This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
It's the start of a brand new year. Yeah. Well, you know the drill. We at least have to do the resolutions.
Did you make any resolutions for New Year's?
My New Year's resolution is to do a good deed daily.
I always try to make my New Year's resolutions to not gain weight.
Every day, I am going to do one thing I have never done before. That, my friends, is my New Year's resolution.
Maybe your resolution should be not to make fun of your friends.
My New Year's resolution is to learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, good luck with that. All right, hi. My producer, Love Cheese here. Just make sure you do, and then you got to do, and then you've got, we got hundreds of shows, man. The year just started. Back off. What you got? Did your people, what do you, slaughter goats, or what'd you do on,
Me?
Yeah.
We had
Any
a ham
special-
and lamb.
A ham and lamb?
Yeah. Who
Okay.
are what do you mean by my people?
You know, Muslims.
I'm not Muslim. You call me Muslim again, I'll kill you. Happy New Year.
Here, have a Clark bar? Isn't that what you was asking for?
No, I never
I'll have
ask
a-
that because I'm not Muslim.
I'll have a Clark bar.
I never ask for a Clark bar. I like whatchamacallits.
Isn't that what they yell before they shoot?
Yeah. Not me.
My wife eats whatchamacallits in the microwave. She puts in the
They're
microwave.
delicious.
Do you do that?
I eat them regular.
I eat them regular, too. I find it weird. They're not easy to find, my friend.
We have them in the vending machine here.
Oh, well, I guess they're easy to find these days. Miracle Monday, we're going to talk about that coming up, and got a brand new song I can't wait to play for you, and ADD News coming up, sports headlines coming up, a brand new Mancow phone scam. It's about a minute away.
It's Miracle Monday on the Mancow. Call us now and tell us about the miracle in your life. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
What is
The
your
stories
miracle?
that get onto the radio have a chance at fabulous prizes and maybe even an eternity in heaven.
That's right.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. What is your miracle? Maybe it was watching the birth of your son. I don't know. What is your miracle in your life?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who is this?
Oh, no.
I said, who's this, baby?
You called me. Who is this?
I got this number on my man's hand. Let me ask you one last time. Who is this?
Kelly. Who is this?
Hang on one second. Henrietta, what was that girl's name? Her name was Kelly. Oh, this is the rock girl then. You hooked up my man on New Year's.
No, I don't think so. What are you talking about?
My sister was with me. If you don't believe me, I'll put her on the phone right now.
Okay, whatever.
Come here. Mm-hmm. That's the bitch.
Oh, no.
Oh, Trifling hoe.
You must have the wrong number because I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
I just want you to know he was in my bed last night.
Whatever, call someone else, bitch.
He likes thick girls.
Whatever. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. That's good for you, by the way.
Leave my sister back on the phone to verify this. I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right trifling hoe. Henrietta.
Whatever.
Hello?
Hello?
You at Keith's party, right?
Yeah, I knew like 3 people there.
Mm-hmm. That's the bitch. You better watch your back, bitch.
Whatever, bitch.
That's the bitch right there. That's the bitch.
I've been watching you for days now, baby. I just love your sexy ways now, baby. You know my love will never stop now, baby. Just put
I'm going to need a bucket to puke in here in the studio. Oh, God.
wrap it up,
Thinking about Kathy Griffin's rack.
wrap it up.
That was the topic. Oh, God. Kathy Griffin on New Year's on CNN, so desperate for any kind of attention. They had her in a bra. Oh, Don Lemon went on and on about her. Oh, it's just, I'm going to need a trash can to puke in.
I mean, you've got it rocking bod, I gotta say.
Maybe David Gergen will call.
And I have to say, Kathy, nice rack.
Oh.
I didn't know you had all of that.
These are the CNN anchor people.
Wow. What is in that cup?
New Orleans survivors, there's your beer. There's your beer.
A beat of beer.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Should we do the first caller of the year?
Oh, we have to. Are you kidding?
I wasn't even thinking of this.
I was ready for it. I'm ready.
I wasn't. This guy doesn't even know. Oh. He doesn't even know. Will anybody remember this? It's worked. It's never failed.
Never.
We started this in 1994. It has never, ever failed. And I just remembered it right when I picked up the phone. So we're gonna, Steve. Let me listen. And this is tough because we're moving over to the NBC Tower. Usually we write it down somewhere on the wall or something. So we're gonna have to remember this guy's name. Steven. Okay. Well, this was a huge failure because are you listening to your radio? You got to turn your radio down. Steven. Hello. Okay. I guess he won't be the first caller.
I'm sorry, Mancow.
Oh, okay. What happened?
I don't know. My phone just lost you completely.
I know. It's so tough. So tough. You make sure you're talking in the right end.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So what is your last name, Stephen?
Young.
Stephen Young. Write this down. Stephen Young from Whiting.
Yes. I'm calling you from the Whiting area.
Okay. All right. And then in one, what will we do at the end of the year, the beginning of next year? Who was the first caller? Okay. So in 365 days from now, we will ask for a great prize. Who was the first caller of 2016? And Stephen Young, you're it.
And I'll call you back.
All right. Yeah. Well, good luck. Be waiting. Be waiting. I mean, you can be the guy, and you can win. I don't care. Stephen Young. Write that down somewhere. You'll know to call at this time 1 year from now, God willing, if we're still back on and I'm still alive. I have a nasty case of gingivitis, and Jesus, dear God Almighty. And I mean, I'm not cursing. I mean that. Jesus, dear God Almighty, please cure me of all of these ills. Anyway, if I'm here, God willing, if I'm alive, we will ask for your name. And I think we've stretched this out long enough. Hi. Yeah. What was your miracle?
I found out my wife was pregnant a week ago, and that would be my sixth child.
Well, there you go. And why is it a miracle? Because you were fixed 4 kids ago?
No, just completely unexpected, and but happy it's going on. So.
You know, if you wear condoms, that's a miracle. Congratulations. And I'll schedule you in for a year. We'll talk to you.
Are you guys ready?
Told you I was a kid. Still Life Tour, I think it was. Shannon! Live. I mean, you think it's indecipherable here. You should hear this stuff live, man. When 81 was it? Still Life Tour? Anyone? No one's in the room. Who am I talking to? I'm insane. That giggling you just heard was the gerbil that's in my
pocket.
My pocket. My back pocket. Jump, you man! Yeah! 5:49. Do you know where your mother is? Yeah, she's at my place again. She's dirty, and I like it. That's what my dad used to say to me. Stuff like that. Boba Fett, Natalie Cole, The Globetrotter, Meadowlark Lemon, and Lemmy from Motorhead, all dead. I am never going to die. I'm planning on never dying.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast day? Call the show and win free stuff. If you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station, 97.9 The Loop.
It's Miracle Monday on the Mancow. Call us now and tell us about the miracle in your life. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. The stories that get onto the radio have a chance at fabulous prizes and maybe even an eternity in heaven. The Mancow on 97.9.
What's up?
Oh, not much.
Okay, man. You called for a reason. You're talking about your miracle. You got the mystery movie. You want to talk about abortions. Love Cheese, I want to hear more about how you ate your way to the top.
Okay.
No, my guess for the mystery movie?
Oh, your mystery movie guess, yes.
Yeah. It's The Amazing Spider-Man.
It is, sir, it is not. Happy 2016.
And now it's
Started off as a
time for
loser.
the Mancow Mystery Movie.
A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
I watched Rocky 1 through
5, probably, right?
Yeah, 1 through 5.
Yep.
6 is in theaters.
7.
7's in theaters. So we
For
watched.
some reason, 6 isn't with that. When they play all of them, for some reason they never play 6.
So we watched. Did we watch 6? Yeah, we watched 6. We watched 6 too. So we watched 1 through 6. Me and the kids. And I forget. And I just had an absolute ball. I may be the only guy that likes the Tommy gun fight in the alley.
Oh, it's embarrassing. No bell yet.
My ring's outside.
One more round.
wait, Al, come on. One more round.
My ring's outside.
Here's my problem with Tommy Gunn, who I knew in Kansas City. We had the first radio interview with him. He was a local fighter and really revealed himself to be a bad guy. Lied about having AIDS, it appears, having sex with lots of people. When you have sex with lots of people and you have AIDS and you know it.
Yeah, like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, it's that's scumbag territory. Anyway, Tommy Gunn Morrison, related to John Wayne, and he got a 3-picture deal, and of course they saw him in Rocky. Whatever it was. Which
Rocky
one is it?
5.
Rocky 5. And then he didn't get 2 more movies. Ooh. Oh, he's going to be bigger than Mr. T, they were saying, remember?
Wow.
Remember, Mr. T was supposed to be the promoter.
When you have
Mr. T was the promoter.
You lose a lot of weight.
What's that?
You lose a lot of weight when you have HIV.
Yeah.
So
No, that was before that. But I'm saying that's awful. No, you down with HIV? Yeah, you know me. No, but the promoter was supposed to be
The Duke.
The Duke was supposed to be Mr. T. They had to rewrite it. But anyway, those movies are really awful. The music's awful.
Yeah.
They're really awful. And I mean, I could sit and watch them over and over. I bet I've seen Rocky 3 50 times.
I've never seen any of the Rocky movies.
And stop.
Yeah, never. Ever. Not even one.
You know what? You know what you are?
What?
You're an asshole.
Why?
Yeah, you're an asshole human being.
I want
to tell you something.
Really why?
First, 601.
Yeah. Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Welcome back.
Hi. Hello.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
Yeah.
You know what?
Same people that say I've never seen one Die Hard.
I went to see Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, no.
I went to see Fleetwood Mac, and guess what? Fleetwood Mac sucked, and I don't care. I don't give a hairy rat's ass about Fleetwood Mac. But you know what? It's Fleetwood Mac. It's a part of our culture. I wanted to see it. What's the big deal? Turns out there's nothing there. But my point is, I do like Lindsey Buckingham. My point is, though, blech. Okay, I went to see Sinatra because it's Sinatra.
Sure.
It's not my generation.
Right.
How do you live in society? I love I've never seen 2 minutes of Star Wars. I told you about sitting with William Shatner's wife who was in here, right? Well, I've never seen 2 minutes of a Star Trek movie. You're married to Captain Kirk.
Right.
And people say, well, maybe that's why you married her. No, because they're really into horses and she's really the queen of horseback riding.
Yeah, when he's out of town, she couldn't watch one of the movies.
It's like my wife.
She's busy spending his money, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's not correct either. But my point is, you've been in this room with us. You know this kid right here is obsessed with Rocky. Rocky, and by the way, one of his references, I just want to tell you how fresh and young this show is. How old is Rocky? Rocky 4 is like 30 years old, guys?
Rocky 4 has got to be at least 25.
Okay, so, we're making Rocky 4 jokes on the show.
He came out 85.
I will break you.
Right.
It's 30 years old.
Right.
Okay, it's time to maybe make some Creed jokes in theaters now. But I don't understand. There was the Val. Was her name Val Warner? Is that her name? What's her name?
What, from Channel 7?
Yeah, and she's like, "What's Star Wars?"
She's the worst.
I've never seen Star Wars. What is this thing? What? How do you be in our? How can you?
You know it's Star
I understand
Wars,
what Rocky's about.
How did you never?
The concept.
How did you never get around to watching Rocky?
I think I was
it's on TV
4 when it came out. And there's other
Gone to the Wind
options on
wasn't.
television.
Gone to the
I've never
Wind.
seen that either. I've seen
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Have you seen that? Oh,
no.
I watched that over the break.
E.T., did you ever see E.T.?
Yes.
Oh, that's before I was born. I don't know what that is. There was something that happened. There is this idea that every generation has had since the very first generation. And that idea is that we are smarter than the last generation. Everybody has always believed that since the beginning of mankind on this planet, that we are smarter than the last generation. That's what every generation thinks. It makes sense. Now, we certainly know things they didn't know last generation. Think about this. The third grade textbooks from when our grandparents were kids are now college graduation textbooks. By third grade in America, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, you had to know Latin.
Wow.
And I mean, we are not getting smarter. We're getting stupider. And I just want to say, the person that hasn't seen Rocky, the first Rocky in 2016, the best motion picture of the year, beating out Taxi Driver, the person that can stand before me and go, Rocky, what? I don't know. Is that a movie? You're stupid.
I'm stupid? I'm stupid for not
you're
having
damn
seen
stupid.
Rocky?
You're damn
3 minutes ago, you were an asshole.
Yeah, I'd rather be an asshole than be
I can't understand it. I don't understand these people. I don't.
Beside the banks of the filthy Chicago River, a river filled with floating murdered bodies. On land purchased from the native people for 3 cents and a shiny piece of tinfoil. Inside the womb of the famed merchandise mart, the center of fashion. Broadcasting from the Loop Content King studio, it's the man that would be Cow, the Mancow.
What is this? What is this music? What is this crazy music? Oh, it's only in 7 hit movies. Oh, I would never.
Jim Peterick's in here every day.
Jim Peterick's in here every day. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
She talks him on the phone.
So it's evidently what? Some guinea that likes to fight or something? I don't know. What? Some Goomba? I don't.
Upstairs. He jogs upstairs. That's all I know.
Hey, since you watched Rocky 5, how about all the holes in that script? Like, for no reason, he wears that old outfit. Paulie gets rid of all his money somehow, every cent of it.
Yeah.
Then he has to move back to that crappy neighborhood
wait.
with millions.
Yeah, because you have to move back there.
Yeah.
No, my favorite has to be the low point of all of the Rocky movies. Hello, Paulie. When Paulie gets a robot.
It's a robot.
Oh. Paulie gets a robot. Think about this. Paulie gets a... See? Kathy, you don't get this joke.
I don't.
So I made a wrong turn on the way back from Munster. Ooh. And I ended in Gary, Indiana, and there was the road just ends. And if you've ever been to Gary, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And the road just ends
right by the casino.
Yeah, and the road just ended, and there's a it's not like Ronnie Howard and Robert Preston used to sing. Gary, Indiana is not what you think.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
It is a shiznit hole. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so I found myself at the end of this road, and there was people warming themselves, rubbing their hands, warming themselves over trash cans with fire in them.
Oh, my God.
And they're kind of standing there, and I'm kind of sitting there looking like, wow, the road just ended.
Were they singing doo-wop songs?
Yeah, did they have, like, fingers cut off?
Do-do-do-do, take me back. No, absolutely. Take me back. Do-do-do-do, take me back. I remember that from Rocky. Yeah, and that's what inspired this. No, it's in Rocky 1, too. It's in a couple of them. Anyway, and there's it's the middle of the day. Nobody has any jobs. They're jumping up and down old mattresses. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at them, and we make eye contact. And eye contact. And I'm thinking, wow, this is... and they're kind of thinking, hey, this is interesting. And all of a sudden, a giant light bulb goes off over my head.
Yep.
And that giant light bulb... And you're about to die, and they're going to take your car. And right at that moment, you can see all the light bulbs on their heads. Not really light bulbs, Kathy. I'll explain it to you later. But I mean and they just are like, let's kill this white boy. And it was just horrific. And I would have driven over every single one of them, killed all of them. I don't care. And I just drove right through them because they surrounded my car. They're trying the door handle now. They're running at the car. Come on! And I would have driven over every single one of them. And I think about these protests. If I had babies, you see them surrounding cars.
Right.
If I had my baby in the car, if I had my kids strapped in the backseat of the car, and they started breaking windows, which they do,
right,
I would drive over every last one of them. And I know how that would play off in the media.
Sure.
I'm going to sit there and let you break out my windows and kill me?
No way.
So anyway, if you ever find yourself in Gary, Indiana, just know the bad news is you're about to be killed.
What?
Yeah, that's the bad news.
That's the good news.
Oh, you're going to meet Jesus.
Hey, can I talk to the father, please?
Both of them are unavailable at this time. Is there a message I can take? Or is there something I can help you with?
Hey, yo, this is Rocky Balboa. I was wondering if they could throw me down a few blessings.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Balboa.
Balboa, we can...
See, in the movie, before a fight, he goes over to this preacher's house, and the preacher, Rocky, yells out blessings for him. This Italian. The greasy Italian. Not like the great Greeks like you, Kathy.
That's right.
They're dirty Italians.
Throw me down a few blessings. One, like, Tommy doesn't get his brains knocked in, and, like, B, I don't mess up being his manager.
I'll talk to the pastors about that for you.
I love it when the father does it, though. When he throws me down a few blessings, I was wondering if he could do it.
Hold on one moment.
Oh, wait 1 second, man. Father Carmine's over here. Let me,
there
wait
he
1
is.
second, man. Okay?
He's at the window.
He's up in the window. Hey, yo, father! You threw down a few blessings? One, like, I don't mess up being Tommy Gunn's manager, and like, B, that he don't get his brains knocked in. Hey, yo, thanks a lot, father! I'll see you on Sunday!
Hello?
Father Carmine just came out of his window.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad.
Thanks
Okay.
Thanks a lot, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Mancow Show.
Yeah.
You're home for Rocky V phone scams.
Creed is a hot movie right now, brother, and they're saying this kid that we had on that plays Creed, they're saying he could get an Oscar. That's how good
Michael
he is.
B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Coming up next hour,
I mean, he ruined the Fantastic
Karate
Four
Kid
movie,
2 phone scam.
but he's great in this. So here's where I was going with this before I got into Gary and Kathy being an a-hole and everything. Here's where I was going with this, okay?
Yes.
Why does Rocky keep turning his back on Tommy Gunn? Why does he keep turning his back? He hits him and walks away, and then
puts his arm around his friend.
Keeps doing it.
There you go. You got him, Rock.
Yeah, you got him, Rock. Okay, we'll see it. Oh, he's up.
That is the best. Hey, yo, Tommy! I haven't hit no bell yet.
Well, how about Rocky 3? I don't hear no bell. Ding, ding.
That's awesome. You know, spoiler alert, we find out in the new Rocky who won that fight at the end. I won't say what happened, but in the new Rocky...
Don't do this.
It's not going to ruin anything, but I won't say who won, but they say in the new Rocky who won that fight between Rocky and Apollo.
I'm just saying, when you're 5 years old, Kathy,
3.
okay, and you're swinging the big ghoulies like me, like an adult chimpanzee of 50.
Right.
And you are there.
Got a red ass.
And, gosh. Man, you ever had hemorrhoids? That's what it feels like. I feel like a red-ass monkey.
Oh, God.
Awful. No. But I'm telling you, when you're 5 years old and you're watching that, and Mr. T's coming after Stallone, and what?
Nothing.
And he looks at him, and you remember what he says, guys? Remember what he says? What does he say to him? What does he say to Mr. T? Go for it. Go for it. I just thought that was pretty much the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. What does he say? I'm going to break you. I'm going to destroy you. Go for it. And it inspired this. Remember all the posters? Go for it. Rocky. Awesome. So have you seen the new one? Is it good?
It's awesome. It's really good. You'll like it.
All right, Tony, hello.
Hey, Mancow, love you, love the crew. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Loop here.
Thank you.
Hey, so it looks like you got the last laugh on Tommy Lee, huh, buddy?
Oh, well, yeah, you heard his little roller coaster got stuck upside down?
Yeah.
Whoops! Tommy Lee playing with the Smashing Pumpkins. I got a brand new song I'm going to debut here. I think it's awesome. I think it's their best in a decade.
Wow.
Chicago's treasure that is the Pumpkins. And we're going to have the world debut of that coming up. Tommy Lee has a little drum roller coaster. It was the final show of all time
in LA.
Until the next time. I don't
they
believe...
signed a contract.
Oh, yeah, it's over, sure. Anyway, Tommy Lee got stuck upside down. He has a little drum roller coaster. It's so stupid. Anyway, here it is.
What the What the Los Angeles? Can I get a hell yeah? Oh, yes. You guys look crazy upside down, by the way. Oh, my God. It looks like the roller coaster's broken. The roller coaster. Come on, guys, come get me. Help. I can't even believe this is happening on the last night. Really? I knew something wasn't right when I took off. Oh, well.
ADD News, sports headlines. It's coming up here. I'm the Mancow. We welcome your phone calls on this Miracle Monday. 591 Rock, 591 Roll. Tell us of your miracle. Guy found out his wife was pregnant earlier. That's a miracle. Yep, the final show ever. Until next time.
Right.
I think the year I was born was the Who's last concert.
Oh, I remember. Oh.
They are despicable. The Force Awakens is on its way to being the box office champion of all time. Natalie Cole, Wayne Rogers, Trapper John M.D., guys. Meadowlark Lemon, the greatest Globetrotter. Boba Fett and Lemmy from Motorhead all died since we last spoke.
Yeah.
So we've had all of those people on the show. Our tributes coming up here. Hang on. Is the goatee getting really weird?
Oh, you haven't cut it? I just noticed that. I thought for sure it'd be gone.
I'm telling you,
by now.
if it gets...
Oh, it looks so... I love it.
Yeah, tug on
Flavor
it,
saver.
Leslie.
You want
That's
to tug
what
on
I
it?
like to do.
The flavor saver.
Demonstrating the kind of DIY principles that brought us bacon-flavored condoms. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Barney, you've been chewing mints all morning. What gives?
I can't get this taste out of my mouth, Fred.
What taste, Barney?
Gee, Fred, it's Betty.
Oh, dear God. 620. Not as good as 420. We got a mystery movie in play. It is not Spider-Man. What is it? You know, you call, you win. Bill Cosby thanked his supporters on Twitter. Who's supporting him now? Chris Brown and other abusive guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Who can support Bill Cosby at this point?
Yeah.
Malcolm
Jared from
Jamal
Subway.
Warner, anybody who's getting residuals from the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
The money these
Cockroach.
people lost. The
Yeah.
money these people lost. Nobody's going to touch this. I don't know. I can't imagine the station that's going to pick that up again. Think we'll see Cosby again on TV? Like those old shows? I don't think so. Anyway, he thanked his supporter, I guess. The wife is going to have to testify this time.
I know.
Wonder what she knows. And speaking of Chris Brown, as I did, a woman is accusing him of beating her up.
Yes.
Yeah.
After his New Year's Eve show.
Yeah. He's a great guy, isn't he?
How may I assist?
Yo, I was in there New Year's Eve, and I
Okay.
left two hats in the bathroom.
Okay, what kind of hat? We have several hats in the Lost and Found basket.
Jimmy.
A Jimmy hat, yeah, okay.
Beg pardon?
Jimmy hat.
Jimmy hat.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
Oh, Magnums.
Okay. I'll take a look and see.
Cool.
One moment. Let me put you back on hold for just a moment, okay?
You're listening to Miles Davis. Smooth Jazz 97.9.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we do not have that.
You know what I'm saying? They should still be in the package.
But I'm saying they're not here.
Because I brought, you know what I'm saying, some white girl, you know what I'm saying, from out of town up in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I had me but a 3-pack of Magnum hats. I only used the one, you know what I'm saying? I got them 2 extras. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand, but I don't have them here. So there's nothing else I can do for you. I'm sorry.
No, but they should still be in the condom box.
Right, there's no condom box. Is what I'm saying. I don't have it here.
Not loose. The one we used, I flushed down the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
God. Disgusting.
I understand, and I apologize, but it appears that someone may have taken them, possibly. I don't know.
Nah, someone else was getting some on New Year's, too.
Apparently, I don't know, but we don't have it here. I'm sorry.
Yo, good for them then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money I'll be wasting. But yo, that's cool. All right, yo, dog. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying?
You too.
You know I kicked it off the right way, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, your bathroom straight. All right, dog. I holler. Happy New Year.
You too. Take care.
Peace.
Bye.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Opa!
It's Kathy the Greek.
How the hell you get all that ass in them pants?
You know how Greek girls don't shave under their arms? So I'm out drinking with Kathy the Greek.
We do.
And she was wearing a sleeveless sundress, which is weird. But anyway, she raised her arm and she was ordering a drink.
Uh-huh.
And I saw a big hairy armpit, and she's been drinking already with me earlier, and she's like, what man out there wants to buy this lady a drink? Who wants to buy this Greek girl a drink? And, of course, men are suckers, so some guys say, I'll buy her a drink, I'll buy her a drink. And then the guy goes, yeah, buy the ballerina a drink. And, okay, she's the radio girl, Kathy the Greek. And then she finished that when she wanted a shot. She lifted her arm up, she see the hairy armpit again, and she's like, I'll have a shot of Jameson. She slams it. And the guy goes, you see that ballerina drink? And I said, sir, that's Kathy the Greek from the radio. That's not from the Chicago Ballet. He goes, well, any woman that can lift her leg up that high is a ballerina. They really are fuzzy and cute, these little Greek girls.
Get your Mancow swag at Mancow.com. Shirts, hats, a Mancow wristwatch, a Mancow toothbrush, a Mancow Jeep. Yes, you heard me right, friends. All of that and more available only at Mancow.com. Need a gift for that derelict brother of yours? Mancow.com. Want to pick up a little sexy number for your dog? Mancow.com. The only website in the world that will make all your dreams come true. It's Mancow.com. That's a man and a cow.com. Mancow.
A guy that was claiming he could not control his genitals, he got caught having sex with an animal, was set free, and then he went back and begged the judge to put him in jail because he could not resist having sex with animals. I have a lot of problems. I have 99 problems, as a matter of fact, but having sex with donkeys is not one. So, God, aren't you glad that's not your urge?
Glad it's just mayonnaise.
You know what I mean? I like little brunettes. I like little brunettes. You know what I mean? Imagine if that's how you're wired.
Ugh.
That's so gross.
You see a donkey and you want to be put in jail, so you cannot fight your urge to have sex with donkeys.
Wow.
New laws. Thank you to Governor Rauner and lawmakers. They work so hard. See, this is what happens when we elect everybody that gets elected as a lawyer. You know that. It used to be farmers and salesmen and different people. Now they're just all lawyers. So what do lawyers like to do? They like to make new laws all the time. Pet owners cannot leave animals outside if it's cold anymore or hot. That's a Class A misdemeanor. Victims of sexual assault have longer to pursue charges. That's good.
Yeah.
Powdered caffeine have been banned.
Oh, yeah, you should have stocked up on your powdered caffeine and your powdered alcohol before the first
You know that
year.
I love powdered caffeine.
I did not know that at all.
I had no idea they had powdered caffeine.
Yes,
Are you kidding me?
Powdered caffeine and powdered alcohol.
I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Oh,
It's
man.
You'd be snorting that.
No.
I had no idea.
Are you kidding? You've never done
I didn't know either.
It's the best.
So you can mix it in water, so that way you don't have to have all the sugar and all the other stuff.
Keep some lines off Kathy's ass.
Oh yeah, that's shell fast. But it comes in little packs and it looks like cocaine.
Yeah.
And I was going to see a concert, and the young Latino that took my car, I had laid it out, and I mean literally, I turned, hey, hang on, and the guy with the car running and my keys in the car got out of the car and ran away.
Oh my God. Wow.
He thought he had scored a bunch of cocaine.
Wow.
My hand on the Bible, like, hey, wait, stop. And I looked over, and the powdered caffeine, it looks like cocaine.
Yeah.
The powdered caffeine was gone. I had several packets of it. It's got a name. Dale Earnhardt Jr. used to do ads for it.
Really?
Yeah, guys, I'm telling you.
You mix it with water, or how do you...
It's powdered caffeine and aspirin. You've never done that? I've got a box of it at home.
I've never heard of it.
Right now, the DEA is kicking in the... What's that?
Why does it have aspirin in it?
You get up in the morning, feel a little achy, it loosens you up and lifts you up.
Huh.
I don't do it every day, but
Could you snort it?
I do it. You could, sure. You can snort whatever you want, my friend. You can snort 20 cc's of the Mancow if you want. I don't care.
Oh, I've had this before.
Yeah.
Vivarin?
Yeah.
Vivarin?
And it's got another name. There's several makers of it.
Pill.
No, they have powdered. Anyway, students over 18 who have mental issues can designate somebody to help them and be in charge of them. Mental health providers are barred from engaging in treatment with the purpose of changing the sexual orientation of gender identification. It's illegal. Wow, it's illegal to try if somebody doesn't want to. Wow, it's illegal. It's illegal. If somebody wants to, that's just unbelievable. So, in other words, if a young man thinks he's gay, but he doesn't want to be gay, it's called gay conversion therapy. Mm-hmm. That's illegal. That's illegal.
GCC's illegal?
Again, hate crimes. So if your boy gets beat up, it's awful. But if your boy gets beat up in a dress, it's really awful. I don't like how the divide thing among Black Lives Matter. I believe all lives matter. Pumpkin pie is now the official state pie.
Yeah, that's how they tried to. They tried to sweeten every new law story after they went. Oh yeah, $500 million in new property taxes in Chicago and Cook County, and pumpkin pie is the new state pie.
If you have
over to you, Tracy.
Drivers of non-electric vehicles caught parking in electric vehicle spots, $75. People in the country illegally are now able to obtain a license and practice law. People in America illegally can now get a license and practice law.
Wow. That doesn't make
sense. It makes it what? Bobcats can now be killed during the hunting season.
I think that's awful.
They're nasty little creatures.
They're so cute.
Yeah. If you make a prank call to 911, you can be charged.
Yeah.
Whoops. This law is how old? Whoops.
I'm going to be a Mancow. I'm on hold. I'm going to talk to him about,
my fellow Americans.
The mayhem at this housing project.
He'd been outside riding his bike with...
In this poignant hour.
Gunned down in a weekend of violence.
Chicago, where this past weekend at least 52 people were shot.
5 shot, including a 1-year-old girl.
I ask you...
The city of death.
With me in prayer.
They're waging war in the streets of Chicago.
With thy blessing, we shall prevail.
It's Monday. What's the weekend body count from the deadliest city in North America?
4 killed, 38 wounded this weekend, and last year's totals, 442 killed, 2,553 wounded.
And breaking news, the fugitive that they were looking for who killed his ex-wife at that edible arrangements over the weekend, he's been found dead in a cemetery.
Well, I mean, that's convenient.
Yeah, right, exactly. One-stop shop.
Boba Fett, Natalie Cole, Meadowlark Lemon, and Lemmy of Motorhead all shot dead in Chicago.
What?
ADD News coming up.
Praise the Lord, to pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord, to pass the ammunition.
He's the Mancow on the loop. Mancow on the loop.
640. I'm the Mancow, and it's good to be back. Lena Dunham photos. Have you seen these?
No.
Oh, no.
She did a bikini. Hold on. She did a bikini. Guys. She did a bikini shoot. Pictures of Lena Dunham in a bikini on the...
Hello, can I help
you? Yeah, I need to talk to somebody who can help me with the problem I have with the gas station bedroom, please.
I'm sorry?
The gas station bedroom problem.
Gas station bathroom problem?
Right.
What? Are you inside the gas station?
No, I'm not inside now, Siri Goose. I go to yesterday. I came to the bedroom.
Okay, what happened?
Okay, basically, I tried to go inside to take a big, but I tried to sit down. And the water is very, very high inside the toilet, and I tried to sit down and my hit the water, right? Very disgusting.
Okay.
And today, not only that, let me finish. Look, and today I wake up in the morning very itchy and my very swollen. You know.
Okay.
What can you do for me?
We can't do anything for you. It's a public bathroom.
No, but what happened here is it's very dirty inside. You don't clean it.
Well, if you saw that the bathroom was dirty, why did you use it at the first place?
Oh. Because I need to go very badly, you know. I had to take a big.
Well, the bathroom was dirty, then that's what happened, you know.
You want to hear me? You're going to keep make excuse.
This is disgusting. That's why I don't want to hear it.
Okay, it's disgusting for me too. What do you think happened to me? Okay, you don't have to deal with it.
That's why I'm telling you, call in the morning.
Okay, but don't be like an ass guy. Don't try to hear me or something. It's not good.
Hey, shut up. Don't say ass guy.
You should have hear up. Don't tell me that. You don't want to hear me.
Shut up.
To you. You give me good customer.
Don't you hate that when you sit down on the toilet, you know, and don't you hate that when you sit down and you rest like on toilet paper that was already there in the water? Like you can feel yourself. You know what I'm talking? Do you hate that?
Me?
No, I'm talking to Kathy. When your stuff just kind of hangs down in the toilet, you kind of.
Chinese spaceman, when you get back from the moon, bring me some crab rangoon.
24-hour news channels take 24 hours to do what we're
Let's
about
do
to
this.
do in under 60 seconds. It's ADD News on the Mancow 97.9 The Loop.
Singer Chris Brown accused of taking a woman's cell phone and punching her in the face.
Peyton Manning denies that he took performance-enhancing drugs. The search continues for country music singer Craig Strickland.
In Oregon, dozens of protesters occupying the headquarters of the Muller National Wildlife Refuge.
Awesome.
Star Wars The Force Awakens making another $88.3 million. Singer Natalie Cole has died.
The final season of Downton Abbey.
Hillary Clinton put the verbal hammer down at a New Hampshire event.
Clinton shut down a heckler.
You are very rude.
In a new video, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda's affiliate in Somalia, shows a clip of Donald Trump calling for a ban on Muslims entering the U.S.
People executed in Saudi Arabia accused of terrorism.
Saudi Arabia severing ties with Iran.
Northeast India, major earthquake.
Actor Wayne Rogers, famous for his portrayal of an army surgeon during the Korean War, died at the age of 82.
President Obama getting back to work.
All that water from a week of rain along the Mississippi River in Missouri and Illinois is pushed downriver to Cape Girardeau.
Yeah, we should tell Donald Trump what to say and what not to say so he doesn't offend Al-Shabaab, the radical Muslim group. It's what? Who cares what they think? Really, an incredible band, the Pumpkins, and some great stuff. So important to us and our life and our generation here in Chicago. Do you ever see the graffiti of the great Chicagoans?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Over on Hubbard.
Where is that? Because I've driven past it several times.
On Hubbard and May, roughly.
Uh-huh.
And there's a bunch of murals there, but there's a great one of Billy Corgan, and he's paired up with Mother Teresa. I think. Somebody like that. I can't remember. Or Father Cabrini, Mother Cabrini, something.
Uh-huh.
Is that...
Yeah. Wait, Cabrini Green's named after someone great?
Yeah.
Yeah, a nun, right?
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's
yes.
It's Frank Baum, who wrote Wizard of Oz. It's Bill Veeck, Jane Byrne, the mayor, Abraham Lincoln, Mother Cabrini, and then towering above all of them is Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan, he's the biggest.
The influential list of Chicago history. Anyway, great new song from the Pumpkins I want to debut. Great new song. Tommy Lee on drums here.
Wow.
Billy, I believe, is back with a band, or Jimmy Chamberlain is back with a band. They're incredible drummer.
Love him.
But this is the world debut, brand new music. Very excited about this.
Me too.
I want to know what you think. No, I'm telling you, I think this is a jam. .645 at the Loop.
Unease, in a captive's code. In a word, I can't let you go. I need you haunt me. In the fines, a sign of lonely ones. And you'll hear soon Nash, what's done is done. It's simply known, despite her old. Lovers, let me hear from you and you. I'll go on down, honey. Love you, honey. Unease, what spread is blown by your times, black hearts and lace-filled own. And I'm in woe, and how don't you? What should count as time for lovers? Set this fire away. Lovers, let me hear from you as you go asunder. Twilight to still. Oh, to stand with him, rain. What becomes of us as lovers? Set this fire away. Lovers, let us hear from you and you. I'll go on down, honey. Love you, honey. Love you, honey. Love you, honey. Love you, honey.
Where is Zuzu's at? Is that Highland Park? Is that where his place is?
Yeah.
It's really cool. Anyway, there it is. That's Pumpkins in 2016. That's what they sound like. Anais and Tommy Lee on drums there. Tommy Lee, was it last night? Caught upside down on his drum roller coaster. Really ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Tommy Lee, the last time we had him on, a complete disaster.
Such a jerk.
And I think he read me wrong, and I've done that, I guess.
You were complimenting him.
Now, he didn't get it. We should play it. We'll play that today.
Okay.
And if you missed him upside down, and it's just he's trapped. He's strapped in.
Right.
He goes on this little drum roller coaster, and he's stuck upside down at what they say will be the final show.
Did you see what he yelled to the crowd when he was stuck?
Yeah.
Girls, take your shirts off or something, man.
Wow. Lindsay Lohan, she's topless on the internet. New picture, a guy loving her from behind.
Yuck.
I bet she would be just a hot mess in the sack, though.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Miracle. It's Miracle Monday. We want to hear about your miracle. What was the time when you believed in miracles? What miracle happened to you? What miracle did you witness? What miracle happened in your family? A guy called up earlier, said the birth of his son. Awesome. What's your miracle? Here's something horrific. Kathy Griffin shirtless through the entire broadcast of CNN's New Year's Eve. Don Lemon, who is...
I don't understand why everybody is...
What?
Don Lemon is gay. And they're ripping on Don Lemon is gay.
Okay.
But he was on the air, and what he
This
said
is
was a little
CNN.
inappropriate.
He's hammered.
Right.
Okay.
Well, there's the problem. That's the problem right there.
But why does no one take CNN seriously?
Why
Why does
nobody?
their ratings are why
You can't think somebody's got a nice rack anymore.
I mean, you've got a rockin' bot, I gotta say.
Maybe David Gergen will call.
And I have to say, Kathy, nice rack. I didn't know you had all of that.
Thank you.
Up there.
Wow. What is in that cup?
New Orleans Survivors, there's your beer. There's your beer.
A beat of beer.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
A whole new frontier has opened up. We have our first genetically modified hybrid.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. That's 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
What's your biggest, most badass moment of 2015?
Punching my ex-husband.
What's your coolest moment of 2015?
Nothing. 2015 sucked.
Are you hitting on anyone? What's your moves?
My moves? My moves. I see a lady, and then I ask her, I say, hey, have you seen a contact lens anywhere?
Has it ever turned out good from there?
They will talk, but it never works.
So I saw you guys kissing over here.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a date. Is there any way I can get on this New Year's kiss?
No.
No. It's going to be a three-way.
No way.
A three-way.
What's your biggest regret of 2015?
Not sleeping with as many guys as I wanted to.
So how many did you get?
One. I was in a relationship.
And
not sleeping with as many guys.
Oh, I'd say at least 10.
Can I have a New Year's kiss?
On the cheek, baby.
I'll take it.
Okay.
That would be a great... Wouldn't you love that? Mom, I was on the radio. Really, Mom? Yeah, I said I wanted to bang 10 guys in 2015, but I only got to sleep with one. Wow. All right. Is that a hate crime, making this kid cook my bacon every morning?
I think so.
I don't know. Anyway, you're going to have to flip that there, son. Sports headlines coming up.
The Bears season is finally over, and Jimmy Butler breaks a Michael Jordan scoring record.
Brother, you know I like it crispy, but you're burning it now, son. That's good. Flip that over. Did you see this kid on the internet trying bacon for the first time? You know what?
I did see that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on. Bacon is beautiful.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. Over here. Bacon. Eat some more. Eat some more bacon.
Oh, that's delicious.
Fast forward 30 years, a guy looks like Al getting his foot cut off from the diabetes. Bacon! Bacon!
Hey, on the Mancow. Call us now and tell us about the miracle in your life. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. The stories that get onto the radio have a chance at fabulous prizes and maybe even an eternity in heaven. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
We'll tell you all our miracles here coming up. I think us standing here in this room is a miracle. So they're tearing down this historic site of so much great radio.
Yep.
This is where we stood for 9/11. I and broadcast around the world. I look, and who cares, right? Who cares? But and you have to just think of your restaurants, your whatever you liked. TV shows everything goes away.
Right.
We'll go away.
Right.
You're going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And yet I can't help but feel sick that we're leaving this place. We're moving to the NBC Tower. We're in the Merchandise Mart, one of the biggest buildings in Chicago. Anyway, and there's a giant mural of what this is going to become. And it is so ridiculous.
It's so stupid.
They are
no way it's going to
No,
happen.
I just got to tell you.
No.
They're tearing us down for a staircase.
Right.
And I'm not kidding you.
It's going to be a cool
But it's a
staircase,
grand
though.
staircase.
Yeah.
And so they're building a big staircase, and we have to leave. And it's fine. You know, we're going to own where we're going, and it'll be great for the. But the mock-up, the picture of, you know, when that awful radio station's gone, and we get to build our big staircase here at the Merchandise Mart, and there's just a bunch of hipsters looking at their phones and drinking coffee.
Right,
like they're going to let people sit on the stairs and drink coffee.
It's going to be Chicago's newest hotspot.
No,
Filthy.
we're going to come back here in 10 years. There's going to be a bunch of tables and chairs just like it's out here in the hallway right
that
now.
nobody sits
and
at.
a subway.
Right.
So if you're homeless, sleep on that staircase. We should bring every homeless person in the city in there to sleep on that staircase.
That's what we should do for having them kick us out.
You know when they show what a building's going to look like, it never looks like that. Or this is what the Lucas Museum's going to look like.
Right.
And there's TIE fighters flying over Chicago.
The
and
Lucas Museum looks like a Jiffy Pop.
But so they're showing this picture of what's going to replace the Loop radio station that you're listening to right now, where I'm standing.
Right.
And I've spent a lot of time, and I met my wife here, and fell in love with my wife here, the old phone girl. But my point is, it's a big staircase, and they have this mock-up, and it's just hipsters drinking coffee, sitting on these steps.
Right.
Like it's the cool hangout is to come hang out at the steps at the Merchandise Mart.
Right.
These winters, this building is so filthy already. These dirty steps, I'm going to go sit. And I'm going to text
wet
and
stairs,
drink coffee on wet
covered
stairs.
in salt.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Let's hang out here, man.
I rally against hipsters. I shouldn't. If you're a hip, that's fine. Be a hipster. It's okay. You're 22. You're supposed to be an. Just don't get so embedded in it that you become like hipster Serpico, that you don't know that all of a sudden you're 26, you got like a Golden Girls neck tattoo, and you're on a unicycle, and somebody's like, "What do you really like?" You're like, "I don't even know anymore."
Yeah, you want to be a hipster first, you have to hate everything. Great, and everything you like, the minute someone else likes it, then you have to hate it. Grayson, hello.
Yo, what's up, Kyle? Love your show.
Thank you, my man. Talk to me, brother. Speak. Sprechen Sie Mancow. Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. I think it's going to be a great year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yep. So
hey,
you have
the mystery movie is Jurassic World.
Jurassic World is right.
Yo! Hell yeah! Yo!
I hear you, brother. Hell yeah!
Bravo!
Nice job. We got a nice prize for you, Oak Lawn.
Hey, dude, why the frown? Oak Lawn, that's my town. Hey, dude, Spartan 2, are ya? Jump, shout, disturbs from there. Kevin Cronin and his bleached blonde hair. Hey, kid, rock and roll is from Oak Lawn.
You're listening to Mancow.
So he just walked in slowly. Goonie?
Yes, Mancow?
On the mic there. Go ahead. Hey.
I had a good time at your house. I wanted to tell you thank you very much
for
introducing me to your family. That was real nice.
Well, I didn't want him to be alone on Christmas.
Very nice of you.
Goonie spent Christmas with me. We did the Italian Seven Fishes. My family, my wife's family, and my kids are Italian citizens and American citizens, but also Italian citizens or EU citizens. And the Italians do this thing called Seven Fishes. So we had lots of seafood and stuff. And what were your thoughts?
It was good. Yes, I ate something light.
Were you at the kids' table?
No, it was at a big table. Help yourself.
What kind of food did we have?
Seafood.
Yeah, Seven Fishes. See, so I want to, and he brought more free coloring books from.
Yes.
I've gotten these every day for 6 months from Corner Bakery.
Oh.
They apparently give free, and my kids, I got to tell you, Goonie, they love the same comic book. The same 3-page menu comic book from the Corner Bakery. They love it every single day.
Was he really wearing a Santa suit? Because he called me and told me, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in a Santa suit, buddy. He called me from his train station.
He thinks we all live together, and we don't. He's asking questions about, where is my house to you?
Yeah. Then when he got to the Wilmette station, he called me at least 10 times. Where's Mancow? I don't know. I only have his cell phone, too. Buddy, I've been here. And then you said you picked him up right away.
I picked him up right away.
He did.
Yes. Okay.
Then why did you call me 100 times?
I wanted to see if you're awake or not.
Okay. So he shows up with a suitcase.
Oh, wow.
And I'm thinking, oh, boy, because you're going to be leaving here pretty soon. He has...
It's Big Goody with a suitcase.
I don't know what was in the suitcase, and maybe he was thinking of putting my children in there. I don't know. But so then it becomes like 7:30. All right, well, buddy, we'll see you. Nope, they have a train at 8:30. Okay. And all right, 8:30. Well, buddy, we got to get you to the train station. Nope, they have a train at 9:30.
Oh.
Fast forward 11:30, and he's like, well, I think they may have one. No, you're going right now.
Yeah, don't miss the last train. That was his plan, probably.
So he calls me the next day, and he says, and I just, this is my life, and maybe folks sitting at home or listening in your car have the same kind of conversations, but it went like this. Hello? Hi. Had a real nice time, buddy. Well, thank you. And I didn't eat a lot, because I didn't want to poop my pants.
Yes.
Or have to poop on the train. Well, okay. I didn't know what to say.
That makes quite a lot of sense to me, quite frankly, for reasons
you
I
didn't eat at my house because you didn't want to poop
right
your
now.
pants.
Right. Oh, yeah, I ate.
Yeah.
And I only drank one bottle of that stuff you gave me, and that was it.
What are you giving, Cosby?
Rohypnol. It's delicious. Yeah.
Had a good time.
And
He got a beautiful house.
And he cleaned up everything. Helped my wife clean it up, and he was very nice guest.
Buddy?
Very nice guest.
I sure did.
A little bit too much double dipping and finger licking for my taste, but I don't know how they do
things. It
things.
was nice, so I helped your wife sweep up
I just said that.
Yes.
But he didn't eat a lot at my house, Kathy, because he didn't want to poop his pants, which I didn't realize that was ever an issue with you.
Oh, wow.
I showed up.
You know that we have toilets in my house.
I know. Yes.
But that's very polite of him. He didn't want to poop in your toilet.
No,
in his pants.
And his pants is what
In
he
his
said.
pants, yeah, well.
Pants.
No, but is that an issue for you?
Yes. So,
Big Goody, you weren't here yesterday because you were sick. What was wrong with you?
I had the runs. Going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. You know how it is. If you come to work, you have to, I had to use the bathroom. Then you have to run somewhere to use the bathroom. So I stay home and relax all day. I was going to the bathroom most of the evening and in the morning time. So I stay home, call my work, and tell them I'm not feeling good. I was home yesterday, homesick.
So when you called in, did you say, I'm not coming in today because I have the runs?
Yes, I told my boss I'm not feeling too good.
But did you actually say I have the runs, or did you just say you're not feeling good?
Well, I told him I have the diarrhea because I called him early in the morning and told him I wasn't feeling good. I don't want to hop on the train and use the bathroom and then get off. I did use the bathroom because I don't want to do it in my pants, so I stayed home all day yesterday.
Yeah, but if you just had an accident in your pants, would it really matter?
Yeah, I had to go home and change and put it in the washing machine and clean it.
Do you just put it straight in the washing machine, or do you clean it off first and then put it in the washing machine?
I toss it right in.
Do you still have the runs?
A little bit, but it's not too much.
Do you actually run to the bathroom when you have the runs?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever had an accident?
I did one time in my bed. I had to poop in my pants and I had to toss out my underwear.
Oh, my God.
What? Why do we need to know these things?
It could work for 60 minutes.
From the deadliest city in North America, it's the Mancow on 97.9.
Sounds dirty, but it's not. Coming up with April Rose, this new calendar of hers.
Gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
I love my
The Kiss bikini is nice.
Kiss bikini is unbelievable.
That is
that's
bikini.
September.
The rock
That
band
is,
Kiss. Gene Simmons' tongue is on the lower part of the bikini.
Area. Wow.
And it is.
I'll be Paul Stanley then.
She builds more bones than milk. I'm telling you. Bill, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Love your show, man, Cal.
Yeah, hey, what's up, man? What can I do for you?
Hey, so I'm over at my uncle's house last week. House sitting, just kind of watching the house for him.
Uh-huh.
Have a crazy headache. Go in the cabinet. He's a single guy. Always been single. I grab some pills to take a headache, and about an hour later, I start feeling a little.
You're having sex with Bill Cosby. No, what? You start feeling.
No.
You start feeling a little weird.
I feel weird in my pants.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
So you took
explain it any other
Viagra or
way.
you took Cialis?
Turns out it's Viagra. My uncle keeps it in the Aleve bottle and did not tell me.
Aleve is a blue pill as well.
Yeah.
They do look
Yeah.
very similar.
And you don't want the girl to know that you have to take that stuff.
Right,
Or
right.
boy,
right.
do I
think
tried
to
it.
keep it secret.
I tried it. 2003, my honeymoon. My neighbors, Clay and Kent.
Bad. It gives you, ironically,
gave me one.
I'm sure your headache didn't go away because it gives you a terrible headache.
My head feels like it's going to explode.
It gives you a terrible headache.
I didn't like it. You have wood, but boy, oh boy.
Right. And like wood and a hangover.
And Cialis is just a joy. Anyway, so what are you calling me for? Do you still have wood right now?
No. About an hour later, it went away, thank God.
Well, what can I do for you, though? I don't understand what the point of calling a radio show and telling me. Just a good story?
I'm just curious if anybody else had any embarrassing stories with Viagra. I felt pretty embarrassed, and I was by myself.
Okay. Any embarrassing stories with Viagra? Thank you, sir. You should be here for the show meetings. Your contribution to the show has been paramount, and I really appreciate it. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. You ever had any interesting incidents having a Woody?
No.
Okay, thank you. No. That's pretty much end of the time. No. You got to be kidding me. You got it. You bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. He wrote all of these songs. From Bad Company, ladies and gentlemen. One of the biggest stars of the rock era.
I hear you.
You hear the songs here on 97.9 The Loop. And now let's get to know him in person. 2016. Chicago. You'll always remember this day. The day you heard Mr. Simon Kirk.
Hell yeah! I hear you, brother. Hell yeah!
Come on over.
Hell yeah!
Get on that. Howie. Get on that mic over. Yeah, get on that mic. Is he?
Rock and roll, prostate health, metal.
Hell yeah, man! Yeah!
Lemmy said he was so lucky to be alive, and then he died.
Are you sometimes surprised, or do you find it surprising that you're still able to perform, given the amount of drugs and alcohol you consumed in your life?
No, just lucky. I don't really recommend the lifestyle because most people die of it.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are dead, who shouldn't be, who has a lot more music in them,
Would you always continue performing? Or have you ever think...
after death, no. I have to stop then, I think. But you never know, I could haunt somewhere. Mess up somebody else's gig. Tears for Fears or somebody appear in the middle of it and go, everybody out, fire.
Lemmy, Motorhead, dead. Sports headlines coming up.
The Bears' official season is over, and Jimmy Butler breaks a Michael Jordan scoring record.
Wow.
John, St. John, hi.
Hey, Mancow, how's it going? Love you, love the show.
Thank you.
And I'm in the middle of reading your New York Times bestseller, Dads, Dames, Demons, and a Dwarf.
Yes, my tome. Yes, sir.
I did have the call screener answer my question, but I was wondering if I could ask another question.
No.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
$591-ROCK, $591-ROLL. So you didn't eat at my house very much because you're afraid you would poop your pants.
Yes.
You know we have toilets. And do they have toilets on that train, don't they?
Yes, you do.
So what's the issue?
I want to be healthy. I say I went to church. I caught the 11:41 train that night.
No, pooping is healthy, my friend.
I know.
And eating is healthy.
Yes.
Do you have IBS?
No.
So then what's the deal?
I watched my weight.
So you didn't like the food that Mancow laid out for you?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, well, you don't eat my food? But
Yes,
you'll eat all the food you can handle over at the group
You have a
home?
bunch of bathrooms right in your new house?
Like 7, right?
Like a ton of them, right?
Don't lowball me. We have 17
like 13
bathrooms in
Do you have
Castle
a certain
Cow.
bathroom that you would send guys like Goonie and L. Roker Jr. to if they were at your house?
Most of them I've never been in, so I still haven't found all of them. Where do you guys think I live? Yes, of course, I've been in all of them.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty, but it's not. If you really want me, you're gonna have to expose yourself. If you get naked, I'll be all over you. But you need to use protection, or you could get a really nasty disease. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
He called me and he goes, yeah, I got home safe, buddy. I'm like, I didn't care. No. I was like, oh, that's great. He goes, and I didn't eat a lot, buddy, because I didn't want to poop my pants. And I just was sitting on my couch going, okay, thanks. Yeah. Hey, kids, open more gifts. It's Christmas.
So weird.
Very weird, very weird. But, of course, we have toilets. Next time, eat whatever you want, and we have a toilet for you, okay?
So mentally challenged people, they gets to use the toilet at the Mancow Muller abode, household.
Castle Cow,
yes. When I went to your house, you gave me a key with a hubcap on it for the Shell station on Green Bay Road.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. The Mancow on The Loop.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your Loop Rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty, but it's not. If you really want me, you're gonna have to expose yourself. If you get naked, I'll be all over you. But you need to use protection, or you could get a really nasty disease. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Fill that cavity. Are you a dentist? Did Kathy tell you about that, guys? Seriously? She met this guy over the break?
No.
Yeah, and he went back to her place, and I guess the boyfriend's out of town. And it was just a friendly kind of thing until he took his pants off and washed his hands, took her pants off, washed his hands, took her panties off, washed his hands. And Kathy is telling me, she's like, you must be a dentist. And the guy's like, wow, how did you know that? She goes, well, you keep washing your hands. And then I guess one thing led to another, and they did some stuff, and he kept washing his hands, and she said, you must be a great dentist. And he says, really? How do you know that? She goes, I didn't feel a thing.
What would you do if I pooped in my pants? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Goonie, you didn't eat at my house because you were afraid you would poop your pants.
I had some stuff.
What?
That was good.
Yeah.
That stuff was very good.
Okay, but I'm saying, you know that we have toilets in my house.
I know. Yeah.
But that is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to go to someone's house. You don't know anyone there. You don't want to be the guy.
Not me. I wait to take a dump at people's houses. Sometimes I'll upper deck it.
Did Uber take advantage of me on New Year's Eve? I went out with a bunch of my friends on New Year's Eve. Of course, we got hammered and had a good time, but we were also insanely responsible. Instead of anyone driving, we took an Uber to every place we went. But when I woke up on Friday and looked at my Uber receipts, I was stunned. It was $200 for one Uber. And why? Surge pricing. I feel completely taken advantage of.
Surge pricing.
Did Uber take advantage of me? Was anyone else screwed over by Uber on New Year's Eve?
Call the cow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL.
Yep.
Did Uber screw you too with surge pricing? Hey, baby, slide over here. I know how you can make that money back.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, he means it. 7:22 now at the Loop. Surge pricing from Uber. What crap is that? Hey, here's a great idea. Let's get a bunch of people with no identification and aren't regulated and let them drive us all over. What can go wrong? I don't know. I'm against regulation, but wow. Yeah.
Cheaper than cabs, though.
Much cheaper than cabs.
I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
No, everybody says that.
Surge pricing, no. Uber
I don't
X,
think it is.
All you have to do is
wait.
If you see surge pricing, you just wait 5 minutes. You wait 5 to 10 minutes when the surge pricing kicks in, and then it goes back down to normal pricing anyway.
Have you ever
locked down?
What is surge pricing exactly?
When there's a lot of demand.
When other people want an Uber,
Oh.
they jack up the prices.
Right. And that's so more Uber drivers turn on their Uber notifications so that there are more drivers available.
Oh.
But clever. Yeah, what a ripoff. And you know, today if you want to drive, it's much more money. And people don't know this. Have you been screwed by Uber? 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. We're even aware of surge pricing. And I thought it was just for foreigners named Surge, but it's not. You know, the cappuccino little espresso? Remember Surge?
Right, yeah.
So good.
What
is Beverly Hills Cop? I've heard it. Is this a movie?
What is this?
Kathy.
Oh, with Rocky.
Talking movies with Kathy. What? Beverly Hills Cop. Now, is he a cop in Beverly Hills?
The Godfather. What's that?
And that Afrikaner's in there? That Afrikaner, that comedian?
Scarface. What?
What is it? I don't even know. What are you guys talking about?
By the way, have you caught any of the Johnny Carsons on Antenna TV?
No, not yet.
Incredible.
Is it awesome?
Did you see? Wait. Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Oh my God. Eddie Murphy's first appearance.
Are McLean Stevenson and Eddie Murphy.
How do you even find Antenna TV?
Antenna TV. It's cable. Just type in. Don't you have search on your cable? Yeah, duh. Type in antenna.
Oh.
You need to know how to spell it. Look it up. Surrey antenna. TV. And TV is spelled TV.
Right.
They're running the old Carsons.
Right.
And I'm telling you, Eddie Murphy comes out. He goes, the black president, and all this. He goes, can you imagine if America ever had a black president? And all of this is a guy ducking bullets.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, man. Times have changed. Love Cheese, yeah, give it to me.
DJ Love Cheese Remix.
DJ Love Cheese Remix on the loop. Patent pending. Sports headlines coming up shortly.
Bears season officially over, and Jimmy Butler breaks a Michael Jordan scoring record.
David, hello.
Hey, Mancow. Love you on the show.
Hey, brother. How are things in Valparaiso?
Not bad. A little cold.
Dude, I think the jobs and industry are going to return to Valparaiso in 2016.
I certainly hope so.
The politicians have been promising this. It's going to happen. It's coming back. Anyway, talk to me.
I was calling for the April Rose question.
Yes. Sounds dirty, but it's not.
Yeah. Is it skin?
Steam. No.
Hello?
Hi, is this the coffee house?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Fern.
Mm-hmm.
I play the drums.
Yeah.
But I use Sharpie markers instead of drumsticks.
Oh, cool.
So it's like totally alternative and totally cool. And I was wondering if I could come in there and do a little something, for the people at the coffee house.
Okay.
I actually have the setup here. Let me just play a little something for you. And I'm not joking. These really are Sharpie markers.
Okay.
I'm not using sticks. These are Sharpies, okay?
Okay.
That is cool, man. It's alternative. Oh, man. That kid's a good drummer.
Wow, that sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
Totally. It sounds awesome. It'd just
Yeah.
be like a good opportunity. I mean, you're doing it with Sharpies, not drumsticks, which is really awesome.
Yeah, it's so much
And I
different. A
think-
Sharpie marker is way different than a drumstick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, you guys nude friendly too, or?
Huh?
Nude friendly.
Nude. I don't know. I don't know. We'd probably talk to our executive director.
Okay.
So you could talk about your ideas and
Because
stuff and what you actually do.
I'm all about nature, so I do everything completely nude.
Okay.
And as a grand finale, I actually use something else as the drumstick, if you know what I mean.
Okay,
Oh, man.
got it.
You're actually getting me a little excited right now. Hang on, let me play it for you. Hang on. Oi! Oi! Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning, Mancow.
Hi.
I just want to say I loved you, and I loved your soul at one point. I just talked to you. My name is Victoria.
Victoria, we have a horrible connection. Did you say you love me and you love my soul?
Yeah, I used
Okay.
to love. I loved you. I loved your soul.
Okay.
But at one point, I kind of feel. Let me fix this phone. That you may have sold out, but I didn't. Last time I talked to you, probably 15, 16 years ago, and I'm very concerned about the products that are out that are toxic, chemicals. I'm very concerned about a lot of movies that were out that we discussed that we had both liked. Enemy of the State, Fugitive. I could go on forever, but we'll leave those out because I feel everything there is no longer nonfiction. I believe everything is true, and I think everything has been falsified and put in front of us to numb us all. And what I did from the last time I talked to you, I found out what chemicals and what things are causing us to have to go to a doctor every day, to have to...
Is it fluoride?
Fluoride, it's every fate, it's every sulfate. And people
Victoria, now, since I've last spoken with you, have you had a lobotomy? Just
I wish I could have. Trust me.
No, you're going to get one.
Obamacare screwed us all so bad.
Oh, yes. Yes, it did.
I hope we could give a few of those a lobotomy and get rid of this legislation we got going on. And put some people in Chicago. Let's start there. Put some people in Chicago, like some of these aldermen who are getting paid $100-something thousand a year. Get somebody just out of college, pay him $50,000, and let's
Victoria.
Distribution
Victoria,
of money
call back in 16 years. Call back in 16 years.
T-minus 1 minute to a mind-blowing drum solo.
$7:30 at the Loop. That girl, she loved my soul. She loved my soul.
Crazy, wicked, awesome drum solo coming up in 30 seconds. Get ready to crank your radio. Drum solo shortly. Turn up your radio now, Mancow Militia of Love member. Mind-blowing drum solo in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Kathy, this is John Bonham. He was in a band called Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin?
We play it sometimes here on the Loop. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. His son Jason was in here a couple of weeks ago. You know why they don't do drum solos much in concerts anymore?
Why?
Because they're boring. They really are. Backstage at Rush, the evil surrounding Neil Peart, man. It's going to be tough for me to ever really enjoy Rush like I used to again. Oh, he's a great musician. Yeah. Dark forces, dark energy summoned. Whatever's around that guy, I don't want any part of it. But you know what? I love his soul. You know,
forms of ass.
Yeah. John Bonham on drums there. Who does that? Who calls a radio show? And you know, look, there are tons of problems. There are tons of problems.
Right.
And you can spin your wheels. And spin, and your life's gone.
Yep.
And, man, there's injustice. And, I mean, some of the nonsense we're talking about. Today. Some of the nonsensical laws. You can freak out, like that woman did, obviously, and it can consume you, and you can be consumed by this, and your life's over, and you've wasted it. Nothing wrong with being upset. Nothing wrong with speaking up. More good people need to speak up.
Sure. But
where there is no vision, people perish.
She sounded like a paranoid schizophrenic, though.
Well, there might be some issues there. Price point, manspreading, vaping, and breaking the internet. The most overused, stupid words of 2015. Vaping. Price point, which means the price. Manspreading, you know what that is?
Yeah.
They want to make that illegal for a man to sit with his legs open.
Well,
there's a reason. We
have to sit with our legs
I have to sit with my legs open.
Otherwise.
Do you know the junk I'm straddling here? I wish I had a Harley between my legs instead of this. You try putting pants over this monster every morning. It's impossible.
Man cow, silly little man cow, man cow, man cow, eat him up, yum. Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Doing good. What can I do for you?
Yeah. So, Recently, I dropped out of art school, and
Okay, hang on a minute. Mid-story. Hang on, I'll come back to you. I don't have time for a story right now. Hang on. Joe, quickly, what's up?
Hey, Mac, I love you, Joe. I'm calling about the Uber story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, I was able to take a cab from through the Uber app, and it only cost me $28 instead of like $212.
$212 because of surge pricing.
Wait, what?
Wait.
That brother.
What, did you go to Florida?
No, he
$212 from where to
You
where?
went from where to where?
Bucktown, Chicago to Edgewater. So
to Edgewater? What?
That's ridiculous.
Was
That's
it
like-
times 9 million surge pricing?
Guys, it's you don't understand. This happens.
Yep.
That's what I'm telling you.
So when the meter hit 50, why didn't he get out of the car?
Well, you don't know until you get out of the car.
Right. There's no meter.
That'll be $200. Dear God. How has Uber screwed you? 7:35 at the Loop.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time board op with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on the Loop.
Goonie, get on the mic. Big Goonie, my mentally challenged buddy here. What's your message to the kids?
I want to see Hateful Eight. And it stunk because there's a whole bunch of bad stuff in it.
Okay, but what's your message to the kids?
Well, they should not go see it.
Okay. That's
right. They should go see Star Wars.
It's the filthiest, dirty...
Yeah, it's rated R.
By the way, I went to my doctor, and, and he recommends things for people that need sleep, and he'll hand me a handful of Ambien or something, and he recommended Hateful Eight.
The first half, at least.
Kanye has released a new song called The Facts.
Ugh.
And some of it's okay, and then, well, wait till you hear it. Here we go.
Yeezy in the house and we just gotta praise. Nike treat employees just like slaves. K LeBron or Billy not to run away. Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. Yeezy, this is pure luxury. I give him great coupon on a DJ Mustard. Yeah. If you ain't pop, then why you rap for? Plus Kamoji just shut down the app store.
Okay.
What happened to Jesus Walks and put your hands in the sky?
It's just junk.
What happened to him?
No, you want to hear how bad this junk is? You ready? You want to hear this?
Yeah.
Keep the work at my baby mama house. I'm a jerk, you need to work, you need to call my spouse. Yeezy, take a picture with me on Rodale. Yeezy, I might do my own hotel. Couches, which one should I pick? I need extra deep, I like my extra thick.
Couches, which one should I pick? The descent.
He's a poet.
Oh, man. One of the great voices of our time.
All right. Hello there. Hello there. I'm Fatty Lipscomb for the American Lung League. Do you smoke? You know you shouldn't. Excuse me. Got to stop smoking those cancer sticks.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Oh, God.
Holy crap, I'm going to pass out.
Tony, hello.
Love the show, Mancow.
Thank you, man. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to guess the dirty word of the day.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Is it porta potty?
No.
Hey, I'm April
Sounds
Rose,
dirty,
your
but it's
Loop
not.
Rock
It's
girl,
not
and
dirty.
for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty, but it's not. If you really want me, you're gonna have to expose yourself. If you get naked, I'll be all over you. But you need to use protection, or you could get a really nasty disease. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now.
Right.
And call Mancow, 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. Ed, hi.
Mancow, love your show.
Thank you.
Hey, from what I understand, it was 6.5 times for the Uber.
It's about 6 times? Is that what you're saying? 6 times the regular price?
6.5 times.
To use Uber.
That's not true.
During surge pricing.
Well,
is what we're talking about.
sometimes
one
search
and a half,
pricing
times
is
two.
right, 1.5.
It tells you before you get in.
Right.
It'll say,
and then you
4
have
times.
to confirm that you understand what the search price is.
So you love Uber because you're African American, you said?
Yes, because
you're black
I
guy.
can't catch a cab.
And it's true, because I've been with him, and he can't catch a cab. It's not a
Guys, you know, this is, I love this guy. He's a brother of mine. He's doing sports here in a second. I really do care a great deal about him. And
thank you.
And I didn't believe it was true. And you know, like, it's so great being white in Chicago. You know, like, I don't get nickel and dimed and hassled, and everybody. This is a very tough city. And so much of what we're told, even some of these new laws, it goes against everything you've heard your entire life. And I want to give you an example. Like, wrong is right, right is wrong, end time thinking. And I don't want to be like the woman earlier. I love your soul. But my whole life, you can turn right on red. You can turn right on red. And I'm sitting on an empty street at 4 o'clock this morning at a red light. Nobody's around. Tumbleweeds going by. And a sign, no turn on red. And if you turn on red with nobody near me, nobody on the road at 4 o'clock this morning.
Right.
If you turn on red, a little camera's going to rip you off, going to take money from you. Take money from you and your family.
Yep.
And so I just think, you know, you think it's easy. I mean, you know, like this, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, white lives matter. And lives matter. And you think, but so when Al said it's tough for him to get a cab, I didn't believe it. And it's true. Black guys can't get cabs. Now, are black guys to blame?
No, black guys aren't to blame.
Well,
how are black guys to blame?
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Well, let me finish.
Sure.
Why would black cab drivers go past black people and pick me up? I see it all the time. It happens to me all the time. They'll pass, a black cab driver will pass you, and, you know, it's like, oh, well, the black cop that shoots the black guy, well, he's a sellout. He's an Uncle Tom. Really? Or is it because he's afraid?
I don't think it has so much to do with him being afraid.
Yeah.
But
why don't they deliver? Why don't firefighters and food delivery people and mailmen want to go into some neighborhoods? Are they racist, or do they want to live?
That's different. But when you're talking about a cab driver,
yeah.
My opinion, a cab driver doesn't want to pick up a black person because they figure if they've got to drive all the way to the south side or the west side, they're not going to be able to get a fare to come back with. So it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
Yeah, I've had that experience, too, going to Elmwood Park. They've denied me.
But it's their
because they don't
business.
want to drive that far west.
It's their business. Do you love that when you get a cab and they go, nah, I don't want to drive there? What?
Right.
Wait,
Right.
what?
It's their
What?
job.
What are you talking about?
And now, it's Mancow's In Your Face Sports with the Uptown Funker, Al Roker Jr.
That's 7:43 in Chicago.
And now, it's time for this week's extremely uncommon NFL phrases. The Carolina Panthers are 15-1, clinched their division, and have home field advantage.
Wow.
The San Francisco 49ers are in last place in their division at 5-11. And the Cincinnati Bengals have won just as many games as the New England Patriots. That's this week's extremely uncommon NFL phrases.
Bizarre. Wow. All right, Al, you ready to do this, man?
I'm ready.
I know you were born ready.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I was
All right.
born
Well,
this
let's.
way.
Yeah, you were. Let's do it.
Open wide for Chunky. Bears' final game of the year versus the Lions at Soldier Field. I'll cut to the chase. Bears lose 24-20. Could have been the final game in a Bears uniform for Matt Forte and Alshon Jeffrey, who will both become free agents, and offensive coordinator Adam Gase, who has 3 head coaching interviews this week. Our new head coach, John Fox, even though we had a 10-loss season, says the team is on the right track.
What?
The kind of guys we got. Way to go
on the
about
right.
it.
What?
I think the way we're going to play football. I think but today was, like I said, a microcosm of what we've done all season. I think just we need a couple pieces. We're not real far. I know it looks like we are record-wise, but we're really not. I think the core of our team is going to be with that group in there, and they understand it.
Hold on. Wait, what? I got to hear
the
that.
kind of guys we got. The way they go about it. I think the way we're going to play football. I think. But today was, like I said, a microcosm of what we've done all season. I think just we need a couple pieces. We're not real far. I know it looks like we are record-wise, but we're really not. I think the core of our team is going to be with that group in there, and they understand it.
Yeah.
In what world
is bad news for Bears fans if he thinks our core group is coming back? That's horrible news. Horrible news. Unless
on the right track. They lost everything. How can he say he's on the right track? It's not working.
Yeah. The record that he's talking of is the 6-10 record that they had this year, and a franchise worst. By the way, Bears first franchise in the NFL ever. Wow. Franchise worst, 1-7 at home. I hope you had fun spending your money on tickets this year, going to Bears games. They have the 11th pick in the draft. But the season continues for some. Here's the playoff picture. In the NFC, Carolina at 15-1 gets a bye, along with the Cardinals at 13-3. Sunday Night Football, the Vikings beat the Packers, so they win the division, stay at home and play the Seahawks, while the Packers travel to Washington to face the Redskins. In the AFC, Broncos and Patriots are the 1 and 2 seeds. They get first-round byes next weekend at Steelers at Bengals, Chiefs at Texans. Blackhawks versus Ottawa at the United Center. And it was easy. Corey Crawford on fire once again. Hawks win 3-0. It's his league-leading 6th shutout of the season. And Bulls in Toronto against the Raptors. The Bulls' Jimmy Butler doing something that hasn't happened around these parts in many years. He breaks a Michael Jordan scoring record with 40 second-half points to bring the Bulls back. And they win 115-113. That's Mancow's In Your Face Sports on 97.9 The Loop.
Tommy Lee, the disaster on this program. Tommy Lee coming up. And I want to play the phone scam where we call Rick Geezer, the comedy club guy behind Zanies. And an absolute disaster at the Zanies. You guys heard about this? It may be closed in Rosemont.
No.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the amazing Claude was there, and this was right before Christmas. And I don't know if they want this to be public or not. But he's been on this show. He's incredible. He got the young phone girl, not the one I married, the other one, to get naked and have sex with the entire staff. You guys remember that? So he's just an incredible hypnotist, the amazing Claude. And unlike most stage hypnotists who invite 2 or 3 people up on stage, he hypnotizes an entire audience. So Zanies, Rosemont, right there by the what's that skydive place called? It's really cool. I-Fly and the Hopra House, overpriced gimmick across the street there, and the skating rink now. Right, what's that? Golden Showers?
Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao. Oh, wow. I heard Golden Showers over there. Anyway, so the whole Claude is incredible. The entire audience is hypnotized, and all the waiters and even Rick Geezer out at this Rosemont Zanies, and Claude took out this beautiful antique pocket watch from his coat, and he started to go back and forth with it.
Yeah.
And this is a very special watch. It's been in my family for 6 generations, and the watch going back and forth, and everybody begins to chant, and he leads them, "Watch the watch, watch the watch. Do as you're told, watch the watch." And they're all going, "Watch the watch, watch the watch." And everybody is hypnotized. Transfixed on its beautiful, polished surface, this gold watch, this antique watch of the amazing Claude going back and forth. And then he dropped it, and it fell onto the floor of the Zanies and broke into a bunch of pieces. And he goes, "Crap!" They're still cleaning the place up.
Mancow. The Mancow on the Loop.
The next 10 callers, I'm going to buy them a pizza at Blaze.
Hello.
Yeah, is this a restaurant?
Yes.
I was in the other day. I want to compliment you on the salad that I had.
Ooh, which one was that?
The side salad.
Okay.
And it was expertly tossed, and I just wonder, how did you learn to toss a salad?
I don't know.
What's the best way to toss a salad? Hello?
Did Uber take advantage of me on New Year's Eve? I went out with a bunch of my friends on New Year's Eve. Of course, we got hammered and had a good time, but we were also insanely responsible. Instead of anyone driving, we took an Uber to every place we went. But when I woke up on Friday and looked at my Uber receipts, I was stunned. It was $200. for one Uber. And why? Surge pricing. I feel completely taken advantage of.
Pricing.
Did Uber take advantage of me? Was anyone else screwed over by Uber on New Year's Eve?
Call the cow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. Did Uber screw you too with surge pricing? Hey, baby, slide over here. I know how you can make that money back.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That girl will be able to walk for a week. Am I right, Al? High five. Okay. Hey, where were you?
Just now?
Yeah.
Recording some
okay.
stuff.
I was going to say, man, just getting ready for Christmas dinner? What took so long?
She had the runs, like Goonie.
Yeah. The guy called me, Big Goonie, my mentally challenged friend, and I didn't want to be alone on Christmas, so I have him over for Christmas.
That was very nice of you.
And then he calls me. Anyway, he calls me, and he's like, and Chip got a bunch of people at my party high. People that shouldn't get high got high, which is always fun. But anyway, they're out on the and Goonie, come on, man, smoke up with us. No. I do, buddy. I do. I mean, I do smoke weed. You do? No. Anyway, he didn't smoke up, thank God. And anyway, he calls me the next day and says, I didn't eat a lot. I just want you to know I didn't eat a lot in your house, so I wouldn't poop my pants. I didn't realize that was an issue for him. Okay, where were we? We got the cheating girlfriend phone standby request. Mike! 8 o'clock at the Loop. Yeah, hi, Mike.
Hey, Mancow, love the show.
Hey, buddy, wait, I just want to tell you, I got a pizza for you, and for the next however many callers here, Blaze Pizza. It's you make your own pizza, and then they cook it for you. So, anyway, okay, go ahead, sir.
So this is in regards as to your question that you had earlier as to why most of the cab drivers end up skipping black people and go straight for white people, not to be racist here. And I used to be a cab driver for Flash Cab.
Okay.
And
But first
the main
of all,
reason...
not to be racist here, you know it's going to... Here we go.
No, come on, Al. Let's let the guy talk.
Not to be racist here. Go
Well,
ahead.
who's racist? You're
Go ahead.
racist.
I'm not racist.
You're racist for assuming...
I can't be racist.
What?
Go ahead, Flash Cab.
No, wait. Hold on a second. You're not racist. Oh, this is going to be racist.
Correct.
So you're judging him, and that's okay.
Oh, not mean to be... hey, I don't mean to be racist here, but... Yeah.
The only reason why I say that is because I'm just throwing the word black people. That's the only reason why. And a lot of people still get offensive nowadays. Even if I'm not saying the M-bomb, they still consider, just throwing out black people. It's just as offensive. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, and... Well, the majority reason why we ended up doing that, I mean, I did it like once or twice.
Why do cab drivers avoid black people? Is that the question you're answering, Flash Cab?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, the reason why is because, well, most of the times and pretty much all the times, white people just tip way better. I once drove a guy.
That
is
racist. Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Al, I was a waiter.
Yes. Yep.
I'm sorry. Cheese, you were a waiter. Yep. African Americans didn't tip me.
Restaurants are getting rid of tipping, by the way.
Yeah.
Because there's no use for it. You're doing your job. Hey, hold on. Flash Cab, what was your job?
Just to drop from point A to point B.
Okay, why do you need a tip for that?
Well, it's not that we're
that's a
asking
whole
for
different
tips.
subject.
It's just like
let him answer.
How do
I
say
talk
it?
to you any damn time I want, Captain Agreed.
Okay,
let
Al
Flash
Rickers
Cab
Jr.
talk.
I mean, the reason is just, even if we don't ask for it, which we're not supposed to be really accepting tips. They just go ahead and give it to you. And what are we supposed to do? The most nicest thing to do is just take it.
The most nicest. Roker and I took an Uber together, and I tipped the Uber driver, and he yelled at me for 10 minutes. That's why we take Uber, because you don't
Uber doesn't
have
accept
to
tips.
Al, you don't
screamed
tip?
at me for tipping an Uber driver.
I tip in restaurants. You're not supposed, and I tip cab drivers.
Yeah.
But part of the allure of Uber is that they do not accept tips.
Well, they do accept them.
But this is the main reason why. I also continue. Okay, I'm just going to pick up more white people. Well, because one time I took this guy from, I just took him down 2 blocks. He forks over a 20, and I'm like, that's great. I just took you 2 blocks, and it was like a $4 fare cab, and you gave me $20 for that, and that's under the table, and I can't complain.
Mm-hmm. But yet, the next black guy you didn't pick up, so.
Yeah, see, let me ask you. See, Flash Cab, I hope you're still not driving a cab, right?
No, I'm not.
How
I
come you're not
didn't
driving
really like
a
the
cab no more?
scenario.
It sounds like it's very lucrative.
He's now
white
the
people,
grandmaster
white
of the
people
KKK.
just
That's
tip
his-
all the time.
He's wearing a hood now.
Thank you, Flash Cab. And I just bought that man a pizza.
No, yeah, drive either 10 miles under the speed limit so you're just slow as can be, or be like Death Race 2000 and be going zig and zagging out and putting my life on
I hate the zigger
I'm supposed to
zaggers.
give you a tip.
I hate the zigger
Why?
zaggers. I really hate the ziggers. No, I hate the zaggers the most. Joe, hello. Man, probably the ziggers. Yeah.
Hey, Colin Crew, what's up, guys? Love your show.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hope the New Year is restful and prosperous for you guys.
Thank you.
I got an answer for the dirty word of the day.
Sounds dirty, but it's not. Yes.
Is it a toilet seat cover protector?
Toilet seat cover protector? No, but it doesn't matter. I'm giving you pizza anyway.
Oh,
Huh?
what?
Yeah, over Blaze Pizza.
What's the phone number? Let me
Mary,
call in real
Mary,
quick.
enjoy it. Hello, Mary.
Hey, Mancow, love you your show.
Thank you, Mary.
I got the answer for the sexy question.
Yeah, why can nobody get this right?
They can't
Sorry.
even get the name of the contest.
These are Mancow problems. I wish I had these problems.
That should be a rule. You have to say the correct name of the contest to win. It's called Sounds Dirty, but it's not. Right?
Yep.
You can't win unless you know what you're
right.
No,
and
I
that's
don't care.
lovely April Rose, the Loop Rock.
I need to guess on the dirty word of the day, the dirty bird word.
I want to guess.
I want to talk about your filthy toilet.
Word?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Okay, the answer is the sun.
The sun. No. Thank you, Mary. 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 Mary.
Mary, why you bugging?
Hello?
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 Can I speak with Shantae?
Who's speaking?
This is Tyrone.
Tyrone from who? From where?
What do you mean from where? Like, we're friends.
You and her friend? How you doing, Shantae friend?
Yeah, we've known each other for a little while now.
You and Shantae?
Yeah, why you hit me with like 21 questions? What's wrong?
That's my mother. Yeah, that's why.
Well, wait, Shantae's your girl?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Hey, yo, chill with it, dog. That's my girl. You be around with my girl, Shantae?
I've been with Shantae for 6 years, fam.
Whoa. She did not be telling me about... Oh, is this Joe?
Who the is this?
I think we got a little bit of a problem here.
Nah, we ain't got no problem. Y'all two got the problem.
No, pass my girl the phone, dog.
Pass your... Get this my mother... You ain't pass her the phone.
Hey, yo, stop being a little bitch and pass the phone so I can talk to her right quick.
Where you at?
I'm in my car right now. Where you at? I'll come to you.
Where your mother car located at?
Now, where you located? I'll come to you, dog. We hash this out right now, one-on-one.
Boy, you get your ass slaughtered with me, boy.
Boy, I'm gonna come over there and take a on you. You better chill with that bull.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna help you out. You can have a mother ass, real talk.
Well, I'm not uptight, not unattractive. Turn me on tonight, 'cause I'm already alright.
Jeremiah?
Hey, good morning, Mancow. How are you?
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, man. Thank you. First off,
yeah.
love you.
Yes.
Second off, love Chicago the most.
Yes, I bet you said in the next interview, Kansas City, I love you. Detroit, best city in America.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
I like Vancouver, too. But I have to say, I've done 3 movies in Chicago, and it's the most fun. I love that place.
It is, and this is, from top to bottom, everybody's favorite place on earth to film, because you can film anything here. The city... Look, you drive through it, it's a filthy dump, parts of it. But, God, those filthy dump parts just look so good on the screen.
Yeah, unbelievable. And you can make, like, almost any big city there. You go to Wacker and Lower Wacker and all these amazing places.
Go to Wacker.
Go to Wacker and Lower Wacker. And you know how wait a second. Is that your dirty word of the day?
Listen to this. This guy did Diary of a Wimpy Kid, these movies, House of Sand and Fog, which I saw with Ben Kingsley, the Big Mama's House movies. And I don't hate him. Rules of Attraction. Yeah. And involved with tons of stuff. And what did you film here in Chicago?
Yeah, both of them.
and awesome time.
No. What did you film in Chicago?
Oh, Love Jones, way back, which was this fantastic African American romance, and then we did a little 4-on-the-floor roller skating movie called Roll Bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey, listen, I got a big birthday coming up, and I'm thinking of doing a roller skating party. I'm serious.
I like it.
Is that?
No,
that's going to
I
bring
think
back
that's
too many
great.
bad memories for me.
Thinking about doing that. Roll Bounce. Walk in the Woods. Have you ever seen that movie? He did that movie too. Robert Redford. Walk in the Woods.
Yes,
Guess what it's about.
A Walk in the Woods.
Yes.
It wasn't Oscar nominated, I think.
When it was over, I walked out and went, so wait, Robert Redford just walks through the woods?
Well, what were you expecting?
Yeah.
In your African American love story, was that one light-skinned guy in it?
Lorenz Tate?
That's in every single black romance movie. What's his name?
That is the one. That is the
Lorenz
one.
Tate. He's in everything.
Mr. Love Jones. And a sweetie, too. A great guy.
Did you make money on Last Vegas with De Niro, Kevin Kline, Morgan Freeman, and Michael Douglas? Did that make money?
Personally, I didn't make money. I made just my money, but the movie made money.
That movie was...
It's on cable all the time right now.
Yeah,
is it worth watching?
Right,
be honest.
I think if you haven't watched it, I think you should watch it. It's a really sweet movie, and it's like 4 superstars just like fiddling, doing a great job.
I can't decide which is my favorite Big Mama's House movie. Some say Mama's House, Like Father, Like Son, but I can't. Do you have a favorite one?
You must be kidding me. I can't watch them. Sorry, I can't watch any of them.
You just watch your checks roll in. It's all good.
No. Sometimes I'm flipping around the cable, and there'll be like like Channel 1 will have Mama 1, and Channel, and they'll all be on, and I'll just go like, oh, I can't watch that.
He also did, what was the movie with Julia Roberts and Nicole Kidman? Secret.
Oh, yeah, we just did Secret in Their Eyes, which unfortunately didn't find a big audience in the theater, but she is amazing in it. You've never seen Julia Roberts do what she did in that movie. It's incredible.
The sex scene is what he's talking about,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
she takes on about 10 guys. And no, listen, what about
the secret in her eyes was?
That's the secret in her eye.
Yeah, that's the secret.
And she keeps yelling, not the eyes. But
forgive us.
Stupid. I want to play when I ran into Julia Roberts and decided to record it. That was a disaster.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She was walking down Michigan Avenue, and I decided I'll get an interview with her for my radio show.
Yeah, and she's not going to have that, right?
No, it went really awful. It went awfully wrong.
You're talking. First off, she's really one of the most classiest, coolest people in the world. But unfortunately, after being famous for 30 years, people just drive her nuts.
Yeah, look, I understand some jag-off with a goatee running up to her on Michigan Avenue when she's just hanging out with her kids.
Yeah,
I get it. Listen, they're saying this Catholic abuse.
It's supposed to be a great movie.
The pedophile priest movie. I don't think I need to see it, but I hear it's great, and they're saying it's going to win all the awards. Is that your feeling?
Yeah, I saw it. First off, I didn't do it, and I admire it immensely. I think it's a terrific movie. Terrific. Beautifully made, incredibly acted, and really about something really, it's big. It's really real.
Are you a voter?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie of the year, but I'd say it's really great.
Are you a voter?
I am a voter in 2 divisions. I vote for the Producers Guild and for the Directors Guild. I'm not a member of the Academy.
Okay, good. Then you can tell me. So what do you think is the movie of the year, 2015?
I won't be with The Swim, but I really loved Inside Out, the animated movie.
Oh, it's great. Come on, it's a masterpiece.
For me, that's the smartest movie of the year.
Hard to believe that's the same people that did The Good Dinosaur.
It's hard to believe, but...
yeah, he said Pixar throws a lot of stuff at the wall. He had said something else. We had to bleep him.
Right.
That'll be the delay here. 8:11 right now in the Mancow. This is The Loop. The Michael Caine, Harvey Keitel movie.
Haven't seen it.
What's it called?
Bet it's cool.
They're saying it's just sleep-inducing. And I want to tell you, my doctor recommended for those nights when I can't sleep, Hateful Eight.
I haven't seen that either, but I do have to say that I did once work with Harvey Keitel, and he's a pip. He's a funny, cool dude.
I've always heard that.
He used to work with Gladys Knight.
What's that?
He used to work with Gladys Knight.
That's right.
I could never pick my favorite pip. I never could. Okay, so I
thank you for having me on. I guess it's probably because you didn't have anybody interesting to bring on.
Well, sir, it's our first Monday back in the New York. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I figured.
We had nothing else going on.
Donald Trump wasn't calling in. I figured you needed somebody to fill in the spot.
How was De Niro?
Quiet.
How's Michael Douglas?
Very cool.
What's the greatest movie ever made?
The greatest movie that Michael Douglas ever made.
No. The number one movie of all time, and then the number one American movie, number one movie of all time.
I'd have to say The Godfathers, which I just watched.
Amen. Amen. I agree. Godfather, greatest American movie.
I watched them again, and scene for scene, moment for moment, casting for casting, 1 and 2 are just immensely perfect.
Can you believe that great house with the great windows on Lake Tahoe? They tore that down.
Oh man!
Someone bought that house. Michael Corleone's that great house in the Godfather movies on Lake Tahoe. Mm-hmm. Someone bought it and tore it down.
Wow.
Now someone near my house bought the Home Alone house and they put up a big fence.
Right.
And it pisses me off. But then again, if I lived in that house, I would be pissed off because I take people there all the time to show them the house.
Okay, but either you.
But then I think don't buy the Home Alone house if you don't want anyone to look at it.
We should spray water on the stairs.
So obviously they marbles, drop paint cans at him in the face. But I mean, obviously they bought the house because it's the Home Alone house.
Yeah. Right.
And now they put up a big fence and everybody look at it. That pisses me off.
Only we could take pictures.
Same thing happened with the people that moved into the Goonies house.
What?
Goonies fans bought it, but then they got tired of people come looking at it, so they put a giant tarp over the entire house.
Well, I mean, if everyone's doing the truffle shuffle in front of your house, though,
that's what they do. That's what they do.
Living in L.A. near my house is where O.J. killed Nicole, right?
Yeah.
And literally, there's a traffic jam there all the time. 15 years later.
Tear down.
Is True Romance a Tarantino movie? Should it count in his canon?
It was written by Tarantino and Roger Avery, who's a guy that I've had the privilege to work with, and the answer is yes. It's got their personality.
God, do I love that movie?
Yeah.
And it goes into the beginning of when they were really, really wild ass. And when Roger Avery wrote with Tarantino, they were even more chaotic than Tarantino alone. I love those movies.
Secret in Their Eyes is his latest. This is Jeremiah Samuels, one of the biggest producers in Hollywood history. And now listen, Jeremiah, the next listen. No, you got to hear this because this is why we had you on. The next time you do a movie in Chicago, somebody's going to be listening to a radio in the background, and you make sure it's us.
Okay, man. Thank you so much for having me.
Wait, quick question, because I'm listening to it, I'm going, okay, this guy sounds pretty normal. And when I think of guys who were really, really cool Hollywood producers that were normal, I think of Jerry Weintraub, who had a million stories. Did you ever work with him?
I never did, but I wish I had his money.
I went swimming at his house. He had an indoor-outdoor pool. You could swim into his house. And Jerry Weintraub managed Sinatra and Elvis.
Not bad.
And did all those Rat Pack movies.
Did the
Karate Kid movie.
He produced the comeback concerts. And,
do you know how many times I had sex with him and he told me he was going to put me in a movie?
What?
Jeremiah Samuels. His latest is A Secret in Their Eyes. Julia Roberts and Nicole Kidman, I guess, out on DVD today. Sounds dirty, but it's not. And coming up, my great experience with Julia Roberts.
Hey, Julia, it's Mancow. How are you?
Oh, that's the best part.
Right.
Yeah.
People are still pissed over this.
One of you is about to become our new Miss Universe.
Steve Harvey just called, wishing me a happy Friday.
Mancow.
8:21 right now. I want to do ADD News here coming up. Chris Rock taking over the Academy Awards, and I read this big article. They don't know what to do because they don't have enough African Americans that could win, and so they may have to change some things so that African Americans can win. And what is the Oscars going to do if it's white people that win? And wow, what an odd world. Because me, it should be who's the best actor, and who cares about what they are, what color their skin is. Who's racist when you judge everybody by skin color? Not me. I want the best performance. I don't care what color you are. Okay? And I cheered when Hattie McDaniel won for Gone with the Wind. I thought Mammy was incredible.
You weren't alive then.
Well, you know what I mean.
Hey, Julia, it's Mancow.
Julia Roberts on Michigan Avenue.
Out of my face. Understand me?
All right.
You are harassing me.
Sorry about that.
Out of my face. You have followed me all over town.
All right.
I have had it with you.
Okay, sorry. Jeez, pretty
Aim
woman.
higher. Get a life. Get away from me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Get at it. I'm gritting my teeth.
Okay.
You get away from me.
Sorry about that.
Seriously, man, just give her respect, dog. She doesn't want you there.
That was the worst part. Not Julia Roberts going, hey, man, leave her alone, dude.
Singer Chris Brown accused of taking a woman's cell phone and punching her in the face.
Peyton Manning denies that he took performance-enhancing drugs.
The search continues for country music singer Craig Strickland.
In Oregon, dozens of protesters occupying the headquarters of the Muller National Wildlife Refuge.
Star Wars The Force Awakens making another $88.3 million.
Singer Natalie Cole has died.
The final season of Downton Abbey.
Hillary Clinton put the verbal hammer down at a New Hampshire event.
Clinton shut down a heckler.
You are very rude.
In a new video, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda's affiliate in Somalia, shows a clip of Donald Trump calling for a ban on Muslims entering the U.S.
People executed in Saudi Arabia accused of terrorism.
Yeah.
How may I help you?
I'm calling to make a complaint.
Okay.
I came in there earlier, and you didn't have any New Year's decorations for sale.
Okay.
Today's New Year's Eve. Why didn't you have any New Year's decorations?
Okay. Today's not New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so how can I help you?
I said I'm calling to make a complaint. I'm sorry, I've been drinking natural light beer. Today's New Year's Eve, so I've been getting a little lit. But I came in there to buy New Year's Eve decorations, and you guys didn't have any.
We're right now on the 31st of December.
But I'm a Wiccan. Today's New Year's Eve on the Wiccan calendar.
Well, unfortunately, we don't go. We go with the other calendar.
Well, thanks for nothing, then. Hello?
Yeah, happy Wiccan New Year. Yeah, I do love that. When is your New Year?
Oh, Greek Orthodox New Year?
Yeah, what is that?
I think that's January 6th.
Yeah, my wife's best friend. Hey, Happy New Year. We're Greek. We don't celebrate.
Right. So,
our New Year's.
So what year is it to you right now?
And then she's is like, only 30 more days till Year of the Monkey.
It's people that follow the old calendar.
What is
so
it,
that's
like
very
22
strict
to you right now or something?
And then we're buying a bunch of gifts for her friend, and it's the girl's birthday, right? No, it's name day.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Oh, it's January 14th.
January 14th.
Orthodox Christian.
That's the Greeks.
Yeah.
When is it?
January 14th.
Yeah, let's do a big show for those two people that celebrate it then. And and then in Love Cheese, it's just family's Chinese, so it's Year of the Monkey coming up. So exciting.
You ever go to a casino when a
and
face
Easter
card comes out?
Oh, and that's our thing.
Monkey.
That's the other thing with the.
They yell that at the casino at me all the time.
When you're playing blackjack with Asian people, if they want a face card, they go, monkey.
Is that true?
That is true. Go play blackjack with Asians.
Well, every year between Christmas and New Year's, I go to Japan, and I met with Sapporo and some of our other advertisers that are in Japan.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Sapporo factory is very clean, so you feel good drinking Sapporo. Not that you care, but I was there with some of them and some other people, and these people, they speak Japanese, but they also, speak English. But the night before, I met up with this prostitute, and
what?
Wow. Oh, wait a minute, are we on right now?
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, so I'm having sex with her. Mm-hmm. And she's going, oh, Fujifu. Oh, Fujifu. Oh, Fujifu. Oh, Fujifu. So anyway, it was really satisfying and wonderful. And when you're that far away from your wife, it doesn't count, does it?
No.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, I don't think it does. She's nowhere, and I'm not going to ever tell her. And what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Am I right, Al?
That's exactly right.
High five. So anyway, I'm with this girl, and she's laying there, head going back and forth. She's like, oh, Fujifu. Oh. So the next day, I'm with these people that advertise on the show and others, and they're bilingual, and we're golfing. They have indoor golfing, huge indoor golfing, beautiful. Did you see any of that in China?
I did not, no.
But they have it in Japan, too, and in Dubai. Big indoor, full golfing places inside. And so I wanted to impress these guys from the Japanese beer company, and I got a beautiful 340-yard shot, and I was just 50 yards, away.
Are you Tiger Woods?
And I said, Fujifu, huh, fellas? They said, what are you talking about? No, that's the right hole.
Savagi.
Happy New Year. Oh, well, we're Greek. We won't celebrate for another 30 days.
Well, there's saganaki, feta cheese, terra musalata, octopus, gyros. I'll start inside the pita, potatoes and some shrimp, and a hunk of baklava. And how about the cheeseburger and the large Pepsi, calamari, kalamata, olives, and Greek salad?
The year was 1983. The far-off date that Rick Springfield would travel into the future. Do you know the year? 2016. And I'll be damned if today, just like in the Rick Springfield futuristic video for Human Touch, when I got off the L this morning, I'll be damned if I didn't see a four-eyed creature playing a computerized saxophone. And people coming out of freezing tubes and dancing.
That's right.
Rick Springfield predicted it right on. And we still need the human touch. Come on, Kathy. I'd like to play Fuji Fu with you.
Oh, you got a Fuji Fu.
Hey, I'm April Rose, your loop rock girl, and for some reason, everything I say sounds dirty, but it's not. If you really want me, you're gonna have to expose yourself. If you get naked, I'll be all over you. But you need to use protection, or you could get a really nasty disease. Okay, perverts, get your mind out of the gutter now and call Mancow. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. It sounds dirty, but it's not.
Justin, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Good morning, Mancow. Love the show, man. What's up?
Good morning. Good morning, friend. Thank you for listening.
I have a answer for the dirty word of the day.
Yes, sounds dirty, but it's not. It's not dirty. What do you think?
Oh, I think it is suntan.
Suntan would be right.
Hell yeah!
Very nice job. 8:32 at the Loop.
Such a strange preoccupation, such a strange peculiar breed. How it's shining in its armor.
John Anderson right here, the voice of Yes, and yeah, that show at the Arcada, incredible.
Wow.
Jeff Jarrett's on.
Nice.
Hold on, I'm going to get to him. Hold on, sir. We got a nice prize for you. DJ, what's up?
How's it going, Mancow?
Going good, brother.
I just got to say, love your show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We love you back. Thank you. But not without a condom.
Oh, man. But I do got to say.
You know what? I don't care, DJ. I'll go bareback with you, pal. No condoms for us, pal.
Oh, Fuji Fu.
Yeah, dude. You ever full Fuji Fu, dude? I don't think so, man. We're
right.
going to play the ham slammy. And I'm bringing the ham.
There you go. And I guess I'll bring the slammy.
Let me ask you something. Do you like the sound of smacking? You like that sound?
Oh, pretty sure, man.
Oh, DJ.
You like that,
Oh, DJ. You on the show. Oh, we're barebacking, dude. Oh, we're barebacking. Oh, we're barebacking, dude. I'm riding you bareback. Oh. I'll tell you what. I did that once with the late Roddy Piper.
What?
Rode him bareback.
They screwed me on
Wait,
on New Year's Eve.
Roddy Piper. What?
No, Uber screwed me on New Year's Eve, man.
Oh.
I made a 2-hour or 2-mile drive, and they charged me $392.
I'm hearing this from a lot of people.
No, that must be an error.
You're an idiot then, dude.
Brother, I'm hearing this from people. I'm hearing this.
You conceded to the upcharge.
Hey. I got what?
Call Uber and tell them they charged you $400 for a 2-mile drive and see what happens. Because that must be a mistake.
They'll laugh and hang up. It's so convenient to call Uber, Abe. Yes.
Got you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I want to go to Jeff Jarrett and
that's JEFFJARRETT.
Thank you. And we're not going to put them. I want to put them.
That's not.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good morning, Mancow.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the program. Oh, now I know why we were playing. I just didn't know why Love Cheese was playing the Rowdy Roddy Piper music. My last interview with Roddy was, unfortunately, after a lifetime of friendship and him doing this show, the last one was not very good because he read a PSA about bullying.
Yeah.
And it was really excruciating.
Ooh.
And I said, Roddy, I don't want you to come on here and just read.
Right.
It's just awful. And he goes, well, they're paying me to do this. I said, well, then buy an ad. Buy an advertisement on the radio show. Mm-hmm. You know, Mancow, that bullying affects over 13 children every second in America. And it's like, wait, Roddy, what are you doing? So anyway.
How long ago was this, Mancow? Because when I got we're doing a radio tour promoting the movie and all that. And when I saw your name pop up, I said, I can't wait. It's been a while since I talked, but how long ago was that interview with Roddy?
Not too long ago.
Like a month before he died.
Oh, wow.
So, look, we love Roddy. And he was great on my TV show, and I'm a lifelong fan. So those Piper Pits are still some of my favorite moments in wrestling history. This is wrestling great Jeff Jarrett, and how do you spell his name there?
JEFFJARRETT. That's Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Mancow, you've always had a little Roddy Piper instilled in your show, just all over the place at times, but there's always a method to your madness. So
That's right. That's right. Just when you think I've got it all figured out, I don't. Wait a minute, that's not the quote. Oh, yeah. So you have done a Rowdy Roddy movie? Or what's the story?
What's the story? I'm in studio with Brett Grandstaff, who is the Masked Saint, but it's a real cool, this story is inspired by, it's a real story. There's a wrestler down in Florida, Mancow, journeyman wrestler that's got into pastoring, and he had real-life issues. And so they brought Roddy on, and he played a real stretch here, Mancow. He played a evil wrestling promoter.
What?
Yes, but yeah, I know. But it's his last film, and it just tied together. And they brought myself on to help promote the movie and spread the word out. And we've got Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels and other wrestlers. So if you don't even have to be a wrestling fan, but if you're a wrestling fan, and certainly if you're a Roddy Piper fan, you will absolutely want to go see this. It premieres nationwide Friday.
I hope he chews gum and kicks ass in this one.
You know he does,
yeah.
and you know he when you see it, he takes this character to a whole nother level because he just oozes that authenticity. Is what I like to say that you just sucks you in. It's a great story, true story, and Pastor Chris down in Orlando was a guy that went on to pastor a mega church, but. You know, there's some scenes in the movie with bullying and domestic violence.
Well, there you go.
Real life.
That's probably why he was on the bullying kick, because he was getting into his role, but. And didn't George Foreman ended up, right? He went from boxing to being a preacher to selling grills. Brett, who's on the show, Brett's last movie was Black Mass. Brett, the Johnny Depp movie. You going to get any Oscars, you think?
We're hoping that Johnny gets nominated. I think he's got a really good shot, so hopefully we'll see. So.
The Masked Saints already won what was the award it's already won?
Yeah, he won the International Christian Film Festival.
Yes.
Well, brother, when you have to ask what the award is, probably not the biggest award.
Slammy.
Yeah. Slammy. Rowdy Ryder's final film, The Masked Saint, in theaters starting January 8th.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. You sure are an ugly son of an unnamed goat, aren't you, man? And you couldn't hold my jockstrap on your best day.
See, Kathy, Rowdy Roddy Piper was a wrestler, and he used to dress in a kilt. And you know what, guys? I take it upon my children and me, and for my wife and my kids and everybody. I take it upon myself, and I've done it with all of you. I've educated you to some great stuff.
Sure.
The fact that you have lived with a guy and you've never seen Rocky, I don't know who's a bigger loser, you or him.
He's a little more of an artsy guy.
Yeah,
so
I don't think
her
her boyfriend would be a Rocky kind of guy.
He's into music and
But at some point he was a boy, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
before
well,
he
that's
fell
true.
in love with the Crying Game, did he see? I mean, seriously.
It's Miracle Monday on the Mancow. Call us now and tell us about the miracle in your life. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. The stories that get onto the radio have a chance at fabulous prizes and maybe even an eternity in heaven.
Yep.
The Mancow on...
Delicious.
We'll buy you and your family pizza at Home Run Pizza if you tell us of your miracle.
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
That's the hoax right now.
Oh, well.
Colombia is still upset. The country of Colombia.
Yeah.
That's where Marta's from. in Scarface.
Hello, Marta.
Hello, Marta. But Columbia is furious at Steve Harvey for botching the Miss Universe announcement. For New Year's, they officially burned a dummy, an effigy of him.
Oh, my God. That's ridiculous.
One of you is about to become our new Miss Universe. Miss Universe 2015 is Colombia. Okay, folks. I have to apologize. The first runner-up is Colombia. Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines.
The country of Colombia still pissed off.
Listen, folks, let me just take control of this. This is exactly what's on the card. I will take responsibility for this. It was my mistake. It was on the card. Horrible mistake, but the right thing, I can show it to you right here.
I feel awful for the guy.
Is Colombia. It is my
He did text me earlier and wish me a happy 4th of July show.
Yeah. First of all, best thing that ever happened to that pageant.
Somehow playing that clip
By
from
far.
Miss Universe turned into me asking Love Cheese if Bill Cosby molested him. Because we were talking about how Miss Columbia looks like Sofia Vergara, and then we were talking about a Bill Cosby Sofia Vergara clip.
And he
then
does
I
look
said-
like a young Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, and Love Cheese, I believe, was molested by Bill Cosby, or Bill Cosby had sex with his mother.
Right, something like that. You should ask your mom. We should get your mom
That was
on
all
the
during
phone.
the commercial, or all during that clip.
She was a cocktail waitress at Sahara.
Oh, you know that.
Bill Cosby used to play Harrah's Tahoe, which was across the street, and he loved to gamble. He would always go across the street to gamble at Sahara. My mom was a cocktail waitress. She would take him drinks as he was playing.
Oh, you know he had sex with her.
And she would always talk to him and said, I have a son. You should bring him. That's where that I have that picture when
Did
I'm
he put
6
you on
years
his
old.
leg and do that thing he did with Peter, where he like bounces the kid on his leg?
I do have a picture with him like that. Where I'm
Did you
standing on
ever
stage.
ask if Bill Cosby hit on her?
I never asked her, no.
It's his
Because up
mom. How do
until,
you ask that,
9 months ago, it wasn't a big deal.
Wow.
But, I mean, she used to have sex with midget bowlers. Do you think she'd have sex with Bill Cosby?
Giant
Well, he was a star bowler, though.
Professional bowler,
Boba Fett has died at the age of 95 from Empire Strikes Back. Meanwhile, Jabba the Hutt alive and doing sports coming up.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you pointing at me like that?
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're
Echo and the Bunnymen. Robin, hello, Peoria.
Hi.
Hey.
First off, love your show.
Thank you so much.
So I have a comment about why black people get passed up. And this is not from, I am not prejudiced. This is coming from friends of mine. I have black friends who are in the...
Okay, guys, stop. Everybody stop. It's okay.
Right, so Flashtail calls up and goes,
Guys,
I don't want to be racist.
Al.
She calls up and goes,
No.
Al, she has black friends.
I have black friends.
This is
Al, she
from
has
my
black friends.
Okay.
Al, she has black friends.
Yes, so okay.
Name your Robin. Name your black friends. How many do you have, and name their names?
I have many black friends, but
Name them.
do I really have to bust the one out that said this?
No, name
The
one of
one?
your
Name one of your
all
black
All
friends.
these black friends. Name
Chris.
their first name.
Chris, okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
Okay.
Mario.
Name another one.
Mario.
Marlon.
So these are guys who work at
Marlon,
your
Jackson.
Okay.
All right, so what?
Can you guys, who cares?
Right.
Go.
Michael.
I want to hear what she has to say.
Yes, I know.
Jermaine.
Yes, Tito. I have 5 black friends.
Kanye. Jay-Z. Jay.
Come on, Robin. We're just
All right,
messing around.
well,
Go ahead. What's the
I know
story?
you guys are, and it's all good. So anyway, from my black friends who waiter, he passes up the black people and go to the wait tables because he said the black people do not tip, and they are the most demanding.
Hey, Cheese.
Yes, sir.
You were a waiter and I was a waiter.
Yeah.
So, probably not a good idea for us to go on the air and agree with her.
Yeah.
So let's
No.
not do that. Just I don't know what you're talking about. That's
Yeah,
a ridiculous
that's the
statement.
weirdest
That's
story I've
crazy.
ever heard.
It's nuts. And of course,
It's my fault. It's my fault.
And then Al
It's my
says, you know, we should never tip.
Right.
That's who's supporting the African American side.
Yes.
Why should we tip?
My point is,
Because you run our ass off.
outside the studio.
You run our ass off
We're doing
all
our
day.
job. How about people tip us? We're supposed to be here doing this.
Tip,
but they
lose some
don't
weight
tip me.
so you don't lose your other foot to diabetes. Is my tip for you. Look, there's exceptions to every rule. My experience was certain. I'll tell you who doesn't tip.
Who?
Forget black, white, all that. Fat people.
Really?
That's
Fat
true.
people.
Yep, they want everything.
They run your
want
ass
to.
off, and every fat person gets the salad. I'm telling you. Ask any waiter. They think they're ordering healthy.
Right.
And they never get
the
ice.
Cobb salad.
No ice.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. No ice because they want that extra 10 cents worth of soda.
No
Right?
ice. No ice.
No,
It's
no.
already cold.
Give me ice in the side
Yeah, it's
cup.
already cold.
It's already cold.
Fat
All
people.
they're doing is
Fat people never want ice, and they get the salad, right? And of course it's the salad covered with meat and bacon and eggs, right? The Cobb salad,
Right.
and then every fat person they'll get like a big thing of soup, not the cup, the bowl, but they're not going to have.
the cups are very small.
They're not going to have crackers. They're not going to have
asking
crackers
for more free
no
bread.
crackers.
because they're saving, and they have keep getting the refills
Yep.
of the diet soda, which makes you thirstier and hungrier, right? And then they ate so well because they didn't have crackers in their soup, and they had a salad, so now they got to have dessert. Yeah.
Hello.
It still amazes me that Michael Jackson did this song, or excuse me, Weird Al did this song and didn't know you, Al. Greg, hi.
How you doing, Max? I love your show.
Hey, bud.
It was 1991, January 8th, and this guy. Now that's when I found his money.
Oh, wait. You found the mob money or something? I heard about this story. Hang on a minute. It is a miracle. Hang on. This man's miracle next on The Loop.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time board op with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
How can I help you?
Hey, Happy New Year.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, my New Year's resolution is to get laid more, and I was just wondering if you or anyone there was available to hang out.
No, sorry.
Anyone? It's a New Year's resolution. I'm trying to get laid more this year.
Damn, gotta call somebody else, I guess.
None of your friends there?
Nah.
How about you?
Nah.
I have Netflix.
Bye.
Hooray for Hollywood, where you're terrific.
Chris Rock hosting the Oscars.
I'm Chris Rock, and I'm hosting the Oscars. Much like New Year's Eve, it'll be a night that ends with a lot of drunk, disappointed people swearing they'll do better next year.
The Oscars, live Oscar Sunday, February 28th on ABC.
Really, it has become a show where they celebrate movies that nobody goes to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Star Wars, of course, is still killing it. It's up around 750 million so far. Daddy's Home doing quite well. Sisters, what is Sisters?
That's with Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler and
John Cena.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. The Road Chip, Alvin and the Chipmunks, is up to about 70 million.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, kids got to go.
Joy, that looks really good. Jennifer Lawrence. If you've never seen Jennifer Lawrence naked on the internet, she is Southside Chicago dirty.
She's really nice.
Really nasty and wonderful. The Big Short, saw it.
That was awesome. I saw it too.
I thought it was really boring.
Really?
Really boring. You would think a movie about the housing crisis, the housing bubble, and what happened, and Selena Gomez and others and Anthony Bourdain explaining how mortgages were bundled and sold. You would think that would be really entertaining. I really was bored with it. Concussion.
I saw that too.
And?
I thought it was very good. But I just said I like The Big Short too.
Well, no, it's okay. Point Break remake, why? And then finally, The Hunger Games is up around 280 million.
Yeah. Wow.
So it did very
Still
well.
up there.
Did Uber take advantage of me on New Year's Eve? I went out with a bunch of my friends on New Year's Eve. Of course, we got hammered and had a good time. But we were also insanely responsible. Instead of anyone driving, we took an Uber to every place we went. But when I woke up on Friday and looked at my Uber receipts, I was stunned. It was $200 for one Uber.
Yep.
And why? Surge pricing.
Surge
I feel completely
pricing.
taken advantage of. Did Uber take advantage of me? Was anyone else screwed over by Uber on New Year's Eve?
Call the cow now at 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. Did Uber screw you too with surge pricing? Hey, baby, slide over here. I know how you can make that money back.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, he's serious. Boba Fett has died.
No disintegration.
As you wish.
You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
He's no good to me dead.
You're being put into carbon freeze.
What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
That's pretty much all he said in all the movies. There you go. That's the incredible Boba Fett. Donald Trump says because of Obama, we got ISIS, that he created it. Wow. Is ISIS inefficient and over budget? Britney Spears bruised her forehead. She walked into a pole. So, apparently she has exhibited erratic behavior and slurred speech, and then she walked into a pole. Guns N' Roses reuniting. Those are the rumors. And Axl Rose got ready this weekend by showing up late everywhere.
Did you see his tweet? He said he loves, the only thing I can confirm is that I love Taco Bell.
I agree. I love Taco Bell, too.
Tomorrow. That's the rumor.
He's on Kimmel tomorrow?
Yep, to make the big announcement.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Greg?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your miracle.
All right. Well, I had this. I met this guy who came from Texas. Him, his wife, and two little girls, and they had just the clothes on their back and a beautiful '98. But anyway, here I was living on the south side of Chicago, and I found $25,000 in this abandoned building doing him a favor. He used to put his milk on the windowsill to keep his stuff cold. You know, he just didn't have money. And January 8th was his daughter's birthday. He knocked on my door that morning and didn't have any money, and I was kind of low on cash at the time, but I had a little bit with me. And back then I was hustling, you know, a nickel and dime in it.
Sure.
But anyway,
selling drugs, turning tricks. You ever have to sleep with sailors for a quarter a turn just to get drug money?
No, I was just flipping bags.
Hell, you never had to do what I've had to do.
But anyway, like, this guy knocks on my door, and, you know, he doesn't have any money. It's his daughter's birthday. I give him my last $50.
Did you ever dance with fat women bar mitzvahs for $1 a dance?
Never.
No, me neither, then.
Anyway, so I give this guy my last $50, knowing I'm going to hustle up money later on during the day. I tell him, go buy her.
You ever been behind Wrigley Field on your knees till they bled, but it didn't matter, no matter how much you choked because you needed the money for drugs?
Never. I'm a sock
No, me neither.
man.
Me neither. Me too.
So anyway, this guy, I give him my last bit of money. I tell him, go get a little birthday cake. When school comes out, when my kids get out, we're going to come over. I'm going to bring some food. We're going to sing happy birthday to your daughter. He was so happy. Anyway, we did all that. I was expecting another baby the following month. My son was born February 24th after that. But anyway.
The miracle is.
I go over there, and this guy tells me, hey, there's this abandoned house next door. The fridge in there works. He ran an extension cord from his house to the abandoned building.
Mm-hmm. Nice neighborhood.
Put a light bulb in this refrigerator. It worked. He froze. This thing was so old, it had the ice tray in the middle, the little refrigerator. That
Oh, yeah. I remember those, yeah.
And, so he put ice in the ice tray, water in the ice tray. It froze. It worked. So he says, can you come over Saturday? This was Tuesday, January 8th. 1991. He says, can you come over Saturday and help me carry this fridge? Now, there's snow out there and everything, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going to happen between now and Saturday. Let's do it now. So we go over there, and we get this thing out the door. It slides down some stairs, the back stairs. He lost the handle on it, and it slid down a flight of stairs. When it stopped in the door jam, a brick falls out of underneath the refrigerator. It's an aluminum-looking brick. So I'm thinking we found somebody's dope or something. Or
Aluminum bricks, yeah, okay.
So we unwrapped this thing. It's in plastic bag, a bank envelope. I'm not going to say the name on there, but it was the old people's house. It was an old Polish family. Now, in that envelope, that brick was $5,000 cash, hundreds and fifties. So I look underneath the fridge. I start digging around under that thing. I pull out a double-sized brick. That one, I didn't even unwrap it there. I said, let's get out of here because now I'm looking like a ghost and I'm shaking because I'm thinking somebody set me up or someone's going to come in on us and murder. I don't know what's going on. So we stuff it in my coat and we take off. We go in his house next door, lock the bathroom. We're in there counting his money. It was $25,000 cash. And it turned out that family, that man, when I was a little boy, I went to the school right around the corner. Listen to this. I was crossing the street one day, and as a kid, I ran out in front of the street. He screeched his brakes. He almost hit me. Of course, my mom was a single mother. My sister was a couple years older than me. We couldn't do nothing, and he smacked the crap out of me. But that was his family's money because they lived in that house. So, 18, 20 years later, I turned around and found their money. So that slap was worth $25,000. But we never reported it. We split it halfway down the middle. And this idiot never even brought a refrigerator, man.
It's a miracle.
God, it is a miracle. You've just heard the worst storyteller in history on this show. Hang on, buddy. We're going to give you something. Hang on. What is it? Somewhere in the walls is there money hidden. Now, they're tearing this station down, They're wrecking this place. Somewhere in here, I'm going to put $1. You come by, I'm going to let you pick through the bricks. 9 o'clock right now at the Loop. Hey, Kathy, the Bachelor back tonight. Ben Higgins, the loser from the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn. Oh, you don't watch. You don't care.
I'll be watching
season.
the first episode.
Jeb Bush released his guacamole recipe.
I saw that. And
you mean Jeb?
And just like that, and I've always liked guacamole, but now that Jeb has released his recipe, just like that, to me, guacamole is now bland, totally boring, and completely unappealing. Chris Brown may have punched another woman. God, this guy. 2 days until American Idol's final season. 14 days until MLK Day. 35 days till Love Cheese can celebrate with his family the year of the monkey. 41 days till you get to get tricked into spending more money on your loved one. Valentine's Day. 69 days till daylight savings time. 382 days left of hope and change. Obama's number one priority for this year is to grab the guns.
This is Mancow. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
It's the start of a brand new year. Come on, you know the drill. We at least
Happy
have to
New
do
Year.
resolutions. Did you make any resolutions?
Any of these parties any good?
No.
That Chi-Town Rising was the most embarrassing thing. Because
They even got the
I was
countdown
sick
wrong.
this year for New Year's. I was home sick.
Oh, no, so you had
Watching
the
that
channel
clip.
surf?
Oh, my God. That was so embarrassing. Chi-Town Rising.
I actually think they did a really good job with the production. It looked like a big show. My brother was there, and he said he had a good time. Chicago was
I'm glad
there.
nobody hurt his feelings and he left early.
But they were 20 seconds off on the countdown or something.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Because Chicago was
Ryan
playing too
Seacrest was
loud.
off on his countdown, too.
Yeah, they were a second off.
He was
but
1 second off.
Chi-Town Rising, they talked about the star going up on TV. They said 10. Then they show Chicago playing, the band playing.
Yeah,
Right.
in Chicago.
1, Happy New Year. And then they show the stars all the way at the top. They didn't even show it going up. That's like not showing the ball drop.
They didn't even count it down.
Did you
Yeah.
hear about the people behind the ball in New York tweeted out "Ball Lives Matter"? And African Americans.
people got upset.
No, and a bunch of African Americans got all pissed off.
Oh, wow.
Yo, man, that's insensitive. Oh. How about all lives? That's just.
Yeah.
Or is it really gotten to the point where it's just black lives that matter?
Well, they do matter a little bit more.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
true.
Yeah, wait, CPD
Yeah.
shot a mentally unstable guy over the break, and and just the grandmother of 5 who just happened to open the door, shot her too.
Yeah, but she was a vicious old hag. I don't have any idea. I'm kidding. Lady, wherever you are.
Well, they got tasers.
Can you name the band?
The Traveling Wilburys.
Oh, man. Good job. George Harrison was part of this band. You know who he is, Kathy?
From the Beatles?
That's right. Roy Orbison, Bob Dylan,
Jeff
Jeff Lynne from ELO. This song, number one on this day in Chicago, 1989.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring.
Yes.
Hi, I'm calling about the job opening.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Okay. You have any experience?
I just had a quick question. I don't want to waste your time and mine.
Sure.
My last job, I actually lost my job. Anywhere I work, I usually use the space also to make moonshine. And I was wondering if that's cool at your place. Because my last boss, it smelled up the office.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Thank you, though. We appreciate the call.
Wait, hang on. I don't have to make moonshine. Hello?
I hate condescending people like that. This song, number one in Chicago in 19... I didn't think anyone was going to get it. Maybe I won't do this contest. 1979. Do you know this song?
It's a hungry child.
Wow.
No one knows who she is or what her name is.
Wow, you liked it, huh?
I don't know where she came from or what her game is. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Running wild and looking pretty.
Well, that's the end of the contest anyway. I didn't think any... It's too easy, I guess. Nick Gilder, Hot Child in the City, number one. You ever heard this song? No way.
Yes, of course.
You have?
Yes.
You've heard
Wow.
Wow.
You've never seen Rocky.
Of course I've heard Hot Child in the City
Oh,
by Nick
Hot Child in the
Gilder.
City. Nick Gilder's one of my favorites. What?
There's a poem called Bad Pickup Lines. Hey, don't I know you from the bus? My mom has that same dress. Want to see a trick I learned in prison? How much were your breasts? Are you drunk or is that just a lazy eye? My tool needs a shed. I'd like to park my corrective shoes underneath your bed. You think it's impressive now? This cold sore's just getting started. Mind if I hang out here till it's safe back where I farted? Excuse me for interrupting, and I'm not trying to make a pass, but you must be leaving the country if you're packing that much ass.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Axl Rose will not confirm Guns N' Roses at Coachella, the music festival. He says the only thing he will confirm is, quote, my love of Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
That's awesome.
The Coachella lineup going to be announced tomorrow, and we believe it's going to have Guns N' Roses, as we told you, 6 months
Have you
ago.
seen a picture of Axl?
He looks like the
He is
Predator.
correct.
He looks like the Predator. Yeah, he loves Taco Bell. He does love Taco Bell. But come on, that lineup, if they really get it done, you got to go.
Lollapalooza here, maybe.
It's a miracle, really.
It's Miracle Monday
Yes.
on the Mancow. Call us now and tell us about the miracle in your life. 591-ROCK, 591-ROLL. The stories that get onto the radio have a chance at fabulous prizes and maybe even an eternity in heaven. The Mancow on 97.9.
Yeah, this guy slapped his shiznit out of me, and then 20 years later, I found his money. There is a God. What is your miracle in your life? When was the time you knew God was real or you believed in miracles? The birth of a son we heard earlier, that was beautiful. What's your story?
591-ROCK, 591-ROLL.
Tommy Lee stranded on his drum roller coaster, the final Motley Crue show of all time, they say. I don't believe it, but it went horribly wrong. We'll hear that coming up. And Tommy Lee, last time he was on this show, I don't know that we ever need to have him again, but boy, it didn't go very well. Tommy?
Yo.
Welcome back to the program. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's a little early, but I'm good.
Tommy Lee, the Greek. Welcome to the show. You're excited because he's Greek?
I'm so excited. And he's a proud Greek, too. Tommy, a few years ago, you posted something on Facebook that went viral about being proud to be Greek. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, no. Yes, I'm proud to be Greek. Thank you.
This is a big deal.
He posted something a few years ago that he's also very proud of.
Yeah, he's proud of being black from the waist down.
Tommy, are you not the proudest Greek ever?
No, John Stamos is.
I am actually. They're going through hell right now, but it's all. I'm sure it'll work out.
Powerful words.
Thank you.
Do you like souvlaki?
Souvlaki.
Of course I do, man. Actually, mine is one of the finest.
Yes, it is.
What is souvlaki? What is it?
It's a shish kebab. Tommy,
Oh.
do
He was
you
making
speak-
jokes I guess I like
Yeah,
souvlaki.
he made
Second.
a
Is
joke.
this your interview or mine?
She's working this hard.
He's Greek. I love him. Tommy, do you speak Greek?
I do a little. I
Mila
do
Selinika.
legal.
Λίγο. Πες μου
Yeah,
τι ξέρεις, τι ξέρεις.
Dick Setties. What does that mean? Dick Setties. You asking about the video?
Θανάση,
You asking about this video?
Θανασάκι μου, μη μου λες πως μόνο ξέρεις να λες γεια σου, αντίο,
Will you
τι
shut up?
κάνεις.
Be quiet.
I'm
You're
trying
ruining the
to
interview.
talk
Greek.
to
Tommy.
Greek
It's all Greek to
brother.
me. Tommy.
There's like 400 people talking at once.
It's madness. Okay, everybody be quiet. Tommy Lee, it's your old friend Mancow. How are you?
I'm good, dude.
No, there's times when you didn't like me. Do you like? I mean, when you saw that you were talking with me today, what were your thoughts?
Oh, I still don't like you.
Oh. Are you for real?
No, I'm just kidding, dude.
And here's where it turns. Something that guy I really forget what it was.
It's not even you personally. It's the morning show personalities that I'm not a big fan of. That's all.
Guess what? I'm not either.
You guys have had way too much coffee, and
Yep.
I'm still asleep, and you're asking me stupid questions. So
I understand. I understand. Let me just say, though, you will always be my hero, and you're a great drummer, but it's not because of your drumming. It's when you drove a boat with your manhood in that video.
It's questions like that
See?
that are just
There you go.
stupid, dude.
Do you still have a Starbucks in your house? Hello? Do you still have a Starbucks? Did he just hang up? Yeah, he hung up on us.
That's what upset
He
him.
made two jokes about his
right.
manhood before you said that. He talked about his Slovaki.
Souvlaki, but yes.
And then he hangs up when you bring it up.
The
Very
guy
weird.
drove a boat with his manhood
Right.
in
He
that
should be
porno.
proud of that. How can you not ask him about
and
that?
I'm the bad guy. You're my hero. You drove a boat. I don't know what kind of boat it was, but later on it looks like it's a tugboat. Tommy Lee, the stupid roller coaster's drums go on, got stuck upside down. A Mancow fan was there. It was in L.A. They say it's the final Motley Crue show. I don't believe it, but anyway. Well, they'll come back after the one. What's the guy that's going to be dead? He was should have been dead 10 years ago.
Oh, man.
After he dies, I'll be back. But here's Tommy Lee, captured by a Loop listener, upside down on his drum roller coaster.
What the Los Angeles? Can I get a hell yeah? Yes. You guys look crazy upside down, by the way. It looks like the roller coaster's broken. The roller coaster. Come on, guys, come get me. Help. I can't even believe this is happening on the last night. Really? I knew something wasn't right when I took off. Oh, well.
When I first met them, I love this story because we really believed we were being filmed. Because I didn't believe they could be that stupid. They were the stupidest people I ever met. Hey, dude, man, you got any Frosty Brews and maybe some bitches? What? Are you serious? Hey, man, you want to do a little nose candy, man?
Up, man.
You want to do a little toot? Let's do a bump, man, before we do this interview, man. With your rad show, bruh. Like, they're like, what? Are you serious?
Wow.
I mean, real. Well, didn't you hear Tommy there? Hey, I'm upside down, man.
Yeah, man.
Stupid. Stupid people. Let's take some calls. Let's go to, this is Metallica. Doing a Beatles song. Oh, yeah. 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 Okay. Let's go to Jesse Lynn. Hi.
Hey, Mancow. Love you. Love your show.
Thank you.
So I'm calling because I have a little bit of an issue.
Not feeling fresh?
Well, kind of. I lost my virginity to someone recently with Down syndrome, and now he's in love with me. And I was just using him kind of as practice to get cuter guys. And now nobody else wants to have sex with me since
I did this. It's so funny. I did the exact same thing. I practiced with a Down syndrome guy just to get ready for, and boy, does this woman sound like a real d-bag. Seriously.
She really does. Yeah. She
I
sounds like
promise
a
you.
horrible
I
person.
promise you, she gets vinegar and oil in her salad, or vinegar and water, because she is a d-bag or something. I will say that is one of the more bizarre phone calls I've ever gone to. I lost my virginity with a mentally challenged man, and now I can't shake him.
We should hook her up with Goonie. He's always trying to get laid.
She just sounds like an awful person.
She really does.
The Bible commands us not to judge, but I guess I'm judging here. I shouldn't do that. You just sound like an awful person, Jessie Lynn.
I'm not.
Yeah, when I saw the name Jessie Lynn, I immediately thought, that's going to be a hot girl.
Hot, yeah.
Right. She's probably hot.
And she sounds like she's pretty.
No. We'll be back after this. It's my 18-minute remix of Mason Williams' Classical Gas. Oh, we don't have time right now for this.
No, we don't, Tommy Smothers.
Mancow on the loop. Anthony has a miracle story. Anthony, is that right, Glen Ellen?
That's right, brother.
All right, hang on. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to Dan, a miracle story. I got to tell you something that happened. Is it Terry Hemmert? What's that guy's name over on XRT, the Beatles fan?
Yeah, Terry Hemmert.
That's a woman.
Well, anyway, Terry Hemmert, someone was like, that's Terry Hemmert, and she walked in this bar I was at. She had a duck under her arm.
A duck?
What? Yeah. And the bartender yells, hey, you can't bring that dog in here. And Terry goes, duh. It's not a dog, it's a duck. And the bartender says, I was talking to the duck. Yeah.
How can I help you?
Japanese restaurant?
Yes.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I I really think so. Hello? Fujifu. She's just laying there, just, Fujifu. Terry?
I am not an animal.
Terry?
A human being.
It's Terry Hemmert from... Wow. Bed bug infestation. Bad problems over New Year's.
Oh my
the
God,
the hotel rooms of New York infested
made me sick.
with bed bugs.
I noticed today my girlfriend's arms and side and stomach in a full rash. It came from this bed. An infestation of bugs the size of your pinky nail. 2 clumped together there. One there. About...
Oh, look at him.
3 right there. Another one there. Another one there. About 50 right there. I don't have time to show you them all, but this is no joke. We're not staying in the Bronx. We're not staying in Brooklyn. We're not staying in Queens. This is Manhattan.
Yeah.
An infestation where my girlfriend slept last night.
Astor
This was so
on the
gross.
park. This is a nice
her
hotel.
Her body had welts all over her body. It was disgusting.
Could she show them to us?
She
Let me
did.
show you what the damage was.
Kathy,
after
like I'm talking to her.
Well,
yeah.
I thought you were. I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She actually did show them. And that takes us to this.
And let me show you what the
Perfect.
damage was after sleeping in this bed by my girlfriend. She has a rash all down her arms. Look at that. That's from staying at the Astor on the park.
Oh.
Not just her arm, her stomach, her lower stomach, places I shouldn't even film. That side. They're all over her body.
Bed bugs are back, touching off bed bug breakouts across the country.
I see a bed bug uprising.
Okay, turn that off. Bad idea. You want to lose weight? Here are things you think you shouldn't do, but you should do, okay? More sex? Well, that one, yeah. You burn about 3 or 4 calories when you have sex with me. Eating chocolate, dark chocolate, really good for you. Drinking wine is good for you. Butter, not margarine, always. And sleeping in. You burn about 200 calories if you sleep in an extra hour. So, all right, let's go to Anthony. Anthony.
Mancow, love your show, brother. How are you?
Thank you. Miracle Monday. We want to hear your miracle here, this first show of 2016.
I said my miracle took place about 15 years ago. I was 17. I was an atheist and a heroin addict. A buddy of mine kept egging me on to bring me to his church. Well, finally I says, you know what, that's enough. I'm going to go there, prove your church wrong, prove your God wrong, prove everything about you guys that's wrong, fake, and phony. So it was November 3rd. I walked into a little church full of just piss and vinegar ready to fire away at it. Next thing you know, I shot up 2 bags of dope in the parking lot. I walked in, fell on my hands and knees, started bawling my eyes out to God. Looked up from there. I was sober. The next morning, woke up, no withdrawals, no sickness. I'm 32 right now, never been back and ain't going back.
Wow, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that, because when people do challenge it. I just think people check their brains out and just believe in nothing. No, challenge it. And then it works. Then what? Oh, man. Dan, hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you? Love your show.
Thank you, man. Tell me about your miracle.
All right, so my daughter was born January 2014, and this past Thanksgiving, she actually just had a successful kidney transplant in Lori's down there in Chicago. When she was born, she was diagnosed with chronic kidney failure.
Oh, wow.
So her birthday is in like 2 weeks. She's going to be 2, and she's happy and healthy as can be now.
That's great.
That's a miracle for you.
Awesome. That's a miracle, man. That is a miracle.
The Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.